That's like a Tyler Perry signature, though.
I thought it was hilarious.
What, ain't shit niggas?
No, the wigs.
The wigs. Yeah. Why is all the wigs in all his movies bad?
For the same reason that the writing is bad. For the same reason that the
he do it all himself. Nigga act like he don't need help. Everybody need help, nigga. Shit.
Not even Tyler Perry.
How you gonna film an entire movie in 5 days?
He said it was a terrible experience.
That is true. Help does.
Y'all seen the video he had though? He put like all the scripts. I was like, nigga, so you had time to write all that? You just everything's great. He didn't have nobody else look at it. It's done. It's done.
All the typos and everything.
Exactly.
But when you found out that's how he did work,
that shit
doesn't it make sense? Like it made everything make sense.
It do make sense.
Quantity over quality.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's why he put out so much bullshit.
That's why it's all got a similar tone.
Everything is hit or miss. Everything flowing into each other.
Look,
because you're doing them too
I'm
close.
all for supporting black business, but that's one of the reasons why you don't. Because, like, if you support some bullshit just because it's like, it's for the culture, like, they gonna keep putting out the same thing. Like, you got to hold them accountable. Like, stop watching that shit.
Tyler Perry, he has had some good ones.
Yes, he has.
Why Did I Get Married is probably
T.D. Jakes.
No.
one of them movies is like T.D. Jakes.
His is like Art Thou some shit.
Yeah,
some woman Art Thou. Yeah,
but yeah,
woman Art Thou.
Loose or something like that.
Some shit like
loose booty
cheeks. But no, Why Did I Get Married was definitely
the
Tyler
preacher
Perry.
come in looking for cheeks.
Oh Lord,
too many Pastor Wilsons.
Oh, not Pastor Wilson.
Jesus,
leave him in 2019, sir. We ain't talking about Pastor Wilson no more in 2019.
But I used to like Tyler Perry plays when he first came out too.
Oh shit!
Like his plays is what got him there.
That's right. Yeah.
And then he just turned the plays into the movies, and people that love the plays was gonna see the movies anyway. So
it was Jumping the Broom that I was thinking of.
Jumping the Broom.
That was an alright movie.
What shows do we do? He don't do Greenleaf, do we?
Who?
Tyler Perry.
No, he don't do no. Greenleaf way out his range.
Hey, I was
like, come on, man.
Hey, man.
I mean, it has. There are themes.
That's what I'm saying. It's stuff in there that he do. That's why I was like, damn, is he one of the writers?
But no.
I enjoy that show, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Have and Have Nots is Tyler Perry.
The acting on there is too garbage for me.
Oh my God, the acting in all of them are the same.
It is. House of Pain. That was a car.
Yeah.
That was a popular one.
House of Pain was some of the better stuff. I could actually stomach it.
I couldn't tell you no. I don't really
know. Ain't no disrespect to Tyler Perry. Like I definitely respect him and everything, but he
was cold at finding some singers.
Oh yeah, everybody
could find some damn singers, man.
Everybody was singing.
But no, Tyler, you gotta get some better wigs though. You got a whole studio. You got a whole White House on your lot.
I know people that make wigs big like that. Like just hit me, bro. They ain't nothing. I bet you they'd be cheaper than anybody else you go to. Goddamn it,
they be bad too,
man. But you know,
he reuses
his
wigs.
Wigs look like he paid people in exposure.
Oh shit, he might. Shit.
Let's start the show before we get sued for libel.
Libel if it's true.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hey, please, that Tyler Perry about that. He gonna randomly listen to this episode. He was like, "Oh, I need a random sports podcast to listen to." Someone told me about Technical File. First 10 minutes killing this shit. What the fuck?
Stephen A. gonna send it to him. These niggas.
Tech File gonna be in Tyler Perry next movie and shit.
Yeah, get these niggas out the paint.
I'm gonna burn it all down on the way out, motherfuckers.
Wow.
All right. Welcome to episode 134 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
It's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. I feel like I ain't been here forever.
Ever.
I'm the Eric J.
Only known as
the Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as K Diddy.
Take that.
Go ahead and find us at www.wildin.com. technicalfile.com. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker from the K.
Couldn't breathe, my bad shit. It was too refreshing.
It was too cold. The water was
Ice
too cold.
Ice cold water was too refreshing.
Hey, no.
The refreshingness took my breath. Motherfucker.
It hurt.
The refreshingness took my breath away, motherfucker.
That water. It took your breath away. Almost killed your ass.
That's how refreshing it was.
Let me tell you something. Room temperature water wouldn't do that.
It wouldn't have did you like that.
If you don't know what we're talking about, last week we had to
choke your ass out.
Room temperature water versus ice cold temperature water.
Ice cold is number one.
Question: what other drinks do you drink at room temperature?
Just water.
No,
that's my case.
Exactly.
No, like you're not gonna
everything
drink
else is kind of cool.
Drink nothing else warm.
No, everything else is cool.
Like,
it ain't gotta be cold.
I can't drink a warm soda.
I'm not drinking soda for some reason. I'm drinking water. Like that's why. Like soda is
soda
soda.
not because you're thirsty.
Soda,
I don't
juice.
drink soda because I'm thirsty. I drink soda because like I want.
You want the
like you know what I
acid
mean?
or-
If I'm thirsty, I'm drinking water. I don't drink a lot of sodas and juices, so maybe I'm the wrong person to ask. But like, if I'm drinking a soda, it's not because I'm thirsty. It's like I wanted a different flavor.
Yeah.
I bow out.
You ball.
I ain't got time for this conversation. Anyways, Technical File and the Twitter and the Instagrams. Also, Facebook.
What the fuck?
Because I was in the middle of telling them where to find us.
So let me over.
No,
Go
remember none of
ahead.
that
Hit
shit.
rewind, Ken. Hit rewind. You can find us at www.technicalfile.com. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker.
Damn right.
Also, you can find us on the Instagram and the Twitter at Technical File. Facebook as well. You can find us at Technical File Podcast. And you can join our Technical File Pod Overtime group. You can join in with the fans, and our listeners.
Like I say every week, man. If you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing Technical File fam, share with a coworker, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your granny, everybody. Share with everyone and help them become part of this amazing Tech File fam.
Wait.
I was like, we sounding all professional.
I ain't gonna
shit.
let him skate with that because last week he said this week he had.
I did a
something about
perfect. I did that perfectly.
You were supposed to talk to the people
And I just dropped
about
the
what
mic.
videos you wanted them to start sending in for the show.
What videos y'all want to see?
So,
Don't ask him. He's like, I got some tabs up right
Listen,
now.
I ain't said a word.
What do I want y'all to do, man?
you don't know.
Oh, this one's super simple. Two simple things.
Okay.
You at work, you got your headphones on, your earbuds, whatever. Do a little snippet of you listening to Tech File with your headphones on. How about that?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay.
All right, you in the car. You know how they got the display on the radio?
Y'all be Snapchatting.
Let us see that, you listening to Tech File while you,
Way to start them off with some.
There you go. It's super simple. Because you're doing it anyway.
Can I make an amendment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, just have them screenshot them listening to Technical File, like when it's playing on your phone. Like,
There you
from the
go.
lock screen,
Just screenshot it.
Even-
Y'all listening anyway.
You can
That's
do-
easy.
Do a
Shit.
picture.
Like, you're literally doing it right now. Like, all
Exactly.
you gotta do
Just
do a
screenshot it
right
and
now.
send it.
Send it to us.
Right now.
That's
Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Send
Listening
it.
now. Let us know.
Right now. Do it.
Encouragement.
Yeah.
Rick. Triple T. Shit, Snow, Mac. I'm naming niggas now. I'm calling motherfuckers Dwayne. I'm calling motherfuckers out, goddammit. Y'all motherfuckers, Donovan. Y'all motherfuckers listen every week, goddammit.
Hey, Sam. Sheree,
There we go. Shaming motherfuckers now,
Sierra.
goddamn.
Hayes.
TY, fuck it. I'm in everybody. Shit. Yeah, nigga, you.
And you that we
Screenshot
did
that
not
shit.
name.
Yes, you.
You too.
You. And you.
You.
And you in the back. Screenshot now. Send it.
Y'all motherfuckers wild, bro.
I bet
Somebody
motherfuckers
gonna be
gonna
mad
do
because
it.
they ain't get named. I listen to these motherfuckers every week.
Well, let us know what you listen every week. Let us know.
Brian.
Cody.
You must not listen
Right.
hard enough because you ain't saying shit. If your name ain't pop up. Yep,
Cody
there you
for
go. Do it.
The mayor.
Of course.
Wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find us. That includes Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher,
Yep.
iHeartRadio, Himalaya,
Like a player.
Whooshka,
Whooshka.
and wherever you're listening to this podcast right now. While you're there, make sure you like, subscribe, rate, and review. It helps us. 5 stars or better. Please and thank you.
Very much so. No events. We got some feedback on some new stuff though. People seem to have liked the new theme.
Yeah.
Like the logo.
I bounced a little bit.
A little bounce to it.
Yep, totally forgot to post that. So thank you again to Elastic Designs.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll shout her out this weekend.
Yeah.
This week.
For sure. But yeah.
We do have the Royal Rumble pool. I got 2 people that entered. Mixed the old head and Triple T. So it might be, y'all might just get 15 each because apparently nobody else wants to enter. So
we can write a post too.
Yeah.
I think we only announced it on air.
I believe so.
We know who's listening.
Right.
Exactly. Sons of bitches.
Or maybe they forgot.
Well, when you send in your screenshots, also say if you want to enter the Tech File Pillow. Your chance to win a swag package.
Swag package.
Do you want to quickly tell them what the Royal Rumble pool is? Like what they'd have to do?
So the WWE Royal Rumble event is this Sunday?
This Sunday.
It is?
Yeah. This Sunday.
What the fuck?
Surprise, motherfucker. No,
exactly. That is shocking.
So there are 2 Royal Rumble matches. 30 people enter. They throw people over the top rope until there's 1 person left standing. They enter in numerical order. Before the event starts, we'll send out a list with your assigned number. The person that enters either of the matches at your assigned number wins. You win the swag package.
There it is. So join. Come on.
Help it.
And now, let's talk about what's happened over the last week because it's been some stuff. We are unfortunately going to start with the NFL playoffs.
Unfortunately.
I ain't even had the entry for it. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck.
Kansas City defeated Tennessee 35-24. Mm-hmm. They held Derrick Henry to under 100 yards. Mm-hmm. And
69.
Nice.
0.9.
Nice.
Where 69 is fine. But, yeah, they did their job. You stop Derrick Henry, you force Ryan Tannehill to beat you. He couldn't. They won. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I just want to keep floating. It was, seemed like no one to say them.
Well, no, it was.
I ain't watched the game, so.
I had a couple of different points from the game. Like Mahomes and company looks amazing for one. Mm-hmm. Like that's a fucking track squad, dog. Like they be get up and going, dog.
That's what we
I
were
just look at. I'm like, what? These motherfuckers be moving, dog. Like every play.
Exactly what I said happened. Like I was like that off. You can't. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Tennessee can't stop that. Yeah. And if I have to pick between Tannehill and Mahomes, like,
and then Mahomes out here moving and grooving.
That touchdown run.
Yeah, I'm like, but so as the defenders, I'm looking at them, I'm like, they probably kind of scared to hit him because typically. They supposed to be sliding, like you have the quarterback hitting rules. So then you're looking at the end of that run, they kind of like just grabbing at him more so like, oh shit, maybe we should try to hit him finally. So that run was good though. That was a great run by Pat Mahomes. Also, Sammy Watkins probably had the biggest game in his career.
Yeah,
but we'll see how it go next week. That offense is like ridiculous.
Shout out to T. Free.
Oh, one more thing.
Frank Clark. Oh, Frank Clark, man.
So Frank Clark was talking about how they was going to stop Derrick Henry and shit before the game. Yeah. And, of course, as we found out that, they held him on their 100 yards and shit like that. So he had this to say after the game.
69 yards.
Give me 1 second.
They come in here. He ran for 70 yards. They call him the best rusher in the league. We're sitting in this homeroom. I posted the comments that you said to me. And all over social media, everybody said you better watch your back, that you're saying things that you can't cash. Everybody on social media saying, they must not know who I am yet. They're going to find out sooner or later when I got that ring on my finger. At the end of the day, we champions. AFC, that trophy that got my own the last name on it, that the KC. That KC.
It's a weird line.
Last year, jump off sides all that. I told you when I got here, was going to change. Look at the we're the best world. No joy.
That got weird.
Yeah, I was with him. I was like, okay, you geeking up.
But he was standing on what he was saying, though.
But that also shows you why NBA is trying to move away from the term owner. That shit sound weird, don't it?
Yeah, it sound hella. It was like
got my owner name on it.
Jesus I was like,
that shit. Exactly. That shit pierced. Like,
ooh, like it made. Yeah, it was like,
that would hurt.
They made a believer out of me though. Their run defense. Mm-hmm. I'll give them that because I thought Derrick Henry. Because earlier in the season he had 188.
Mm-hmm. They made adjustments.
They did, and Frank Clark stood on this shit.
Speaking of adjustments, one team did not make adjustments.
And they could not stop the run.
Oh, my God, bro.
That would happen to be the Green Bay Packers who lost to the San Francisco 49ers 37-20 after the halftime score was 27-0.
Ooh. Okay. So
yeah, this score was not indicative of
what it was.
The thrashing that it was.
The Packers are not in that class yet.
Right.
Y'all a few players away.
Weakness of the Packers all season has always been their run defense. And my biggest fear with
defense wasn't that much better, was it?
They were middle of the road for both pretty much.
The run defense was scary every week. Week in, week out, it could be anybody. 120. 140, 147.
I mean, honestly, it really came down to forcing turnovers. Like, that's where the strength of their defense lies.
Yeah.
And when they're not forcing no turnovers, it's just a mediocre defense.
Shit, Jimmy had, like 8 passes, 8 pass attempts or something like that. So, like, they didn't even give him an opportunity.
And that's what you had to do. Like, you had to make Jimmy beat you, and they could not. No. Like, Ryan Tannehill, he was like, dang it. Jimmy G is like... He's just smiling like 8 passes.
But they was built for this, though.
Their defensive line is like a dream for any defensive coordinator. You only got to rush 4 all game?
All game. And
just
you're
4.
Getting pressure.
You can sit everybody else back and chill. Sitting on their shit.
They was one of the worst teams last year.
Here they are.
That line.
1 year, yo.
That does remind me. So, Paul Rudd is a Chiefs fan. Mm-hmm. And this... lady I follow,
Charlotte Wilder.
Yes, she is a reporter, and she said that she saw Paul Rudd on an airplane. I'm just trying to find the tweet thread because she wanted to say wow, look at us, like
the meme from Hot Ones. Shout out to Hot Ones.
Great show.
Yeah, but fuck that damn hot sauce.
The mayor made Tim try the last dab.
Oh shit! He
got it.
Oh yeah, I need parts.
That shit is hot. That motherfucker is like one of those. It's one of those hots that be like simmering and then it intensifies as it simmers on your shit.
The only one I won't do is the bomb. Like I'm not fucking with that.
Nobody likes that.
You lose whatever portion of that hot sauce touched your tongue. You lose the feeling and all of that shit.
It does have a flavor to it.
Oh, it's a beautiful flavor. It's good. It's a good fucking flavor at first. Because that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it.
It creep on you.
Hell yeah, because you when you eat it first, you be like, oh man, this is a nice flavor. And then all of a sudden the heat. So it's like, enjoy this is tasting.
Telling secrets. Tips by Tim.
Enjoy this. And then we gonna burn your ass later.
Super Boss.
Tips by Tim.
But it was good.
But shout out to Buffalo Boss. Like they have like a nice little gradient of hot flavors and.
I don't like that hot. Let me get that mild.
Right. Let me get that lemon pepper.
Exactly.
I think I went to a level 2 sauce and I was like, God damn, this is hot. So I don't even want to try like their super fire.
Really quick before we get back to Paul Rudd, have you been in Nashville?
No. Well, not
Nashville.
I was going to ask you if you had Nashville hot chicken then.
Not from Nashville.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the KFC brand version.
No, Buckley's. I think like it's a restaurant on the east side, not on the east side, downtown.
Man,
like they had a nice Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
I've been thinking about Hattie B's since I had Hattie B's.
Hattie B, it just sound like it's fire.
Man.
Where they literally put their foot in.
And they got like the gradient spice range, and the mayor was like, "I should get the hottest one." People in line were like, "No, don't do like
don't do it."
So he got the second hottest, and they were like, "That's going to be plenty hot enough." And he was eating the chicken, and he just sat there, and he went, "I should have got the hottest one." Because it's one of those places you got to wait in line for 45 minutes just to get into the restaurant. Like, and he was like, "I should have got the hottest one."
You should have got both of them.
Probably. But we got to go back to Nashville just for that chicken. Okay, so Charlotte Wilder tweeted, "Paul Rudd is on my flight to Kansas City, and I'm fighting the urge to stop by his seat and say, 'Hey, look at us. Who would have thought?' Just to see if he'll say, 'Not me.'" Then she said, okay, I said hi to Paul Rudd and told him that I was going to say look at us, but that I didn't, and he seemed to appreciate that. Also said if he wanted to talk about the Chiefs, he could find me, and he said, okay, if I want to talk about the Chiefs, I'll find you. He's a very nice guy. Next, then she was talking, well, that's not important. After the game, she tweeted, I found Paul Rudd in the Chiefs locker room and said, hey, it's me, the girl from the plane. And he gives me a hug, glances around the room and says, hey, look at us. Who would have thought? She said, and I passed out.
That was dope.
Like, stuff like that, like, it's a cute story, but stuff like that makes me like, I'm glad I'm not famous. Because just having, like, random people come up and talk to me.
And say your catchphrase.
Right. Like, because people think they know celebrities.
But they don't.
They're a little
Especially
too familiar.
now.
Yeah, it's like.
They know their character.
Like, I think of Martin when he said, like, how many times people walked up to him and went, like, what's up?
Like, the last thing I want somebody to do when I'm on a flight is talk to me randomly.
Yeah.
Like, no.
When they start screaming at you, like.
Somebody probably scared the shit out of me.
Matter of fact.
Somebody gonna start coming up to tell, give me some. Wait, give it to me.
Matter of fact, when we were in New Orleans, we walked past John Goodman's house, and they said, please do not yell out quotes from the Big Lebowski at his house. Because apparently that's a thing people did.
Yeah, I'm gonna imagine.
They yelled out quotes at his house.
Niggas just randomly coming up to you and saying, give it to me. What the fuck? Hey, I would be pissed. I'm not the fuck. Hey, don't do none of my shit. Y'all do any of my shit. Y'all might catch it quick when I hit. Catch a quick 2-piece. I'm like, oh, my bad. It was a reflex, motherfucker. I don't like these, nigga. That's my shit, nigga.
Don't do mine.
Oh, shit.
What even are your catchphrases besides that?
I don't know.
It used to be, hello.
I know. I'll bring that back
you
for the
ain't
one
did that
time,
one.
you know.
You missed it last week.
I know I did. I was like, oh, it was such a great opportunity.
I was trying to say. Anyways, stuff that we tried to say last week. LSU and Odell.
Who we want to win the Super Bowl?
We got a week.
For sure.
All right. We can hear that. But yeah, we got a week.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I just realized you were doing it. But, yeah, next week, Super Bowl predictions. You get a week to think about it.
Okay, for sure.
LSU and Odell Beckham. So, the university said it was fake money, right?
He was handing out on the field.
Right. That was
the view of all the cameras.
The millions and millions.
This is Monopoly.
Like not like ESPN had cameras, all the
CBS.
local had cameras, everybody had cell phones
NBC.
on the like everybody in the crowd was like
was
literally like 100+ cameras on this man at this moment.
You famous too,
Bro.
Why you had to do
Showing his entire ass.
and you fine. Like you're famous and you fine. So like people who don't even care about what you do exactly are going to be looking at you and recording you.
And as we'll get to later, he was on one all night, so he was already like super hot at that moment.
Damn, no.
He was off on something.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that wasn't alcohol.
Yeah, that wasn't
No,
alcohol.
it wasn't. That's what he
That
was.
wasn't
He was tooting and booting.
Yeah. He was on a whole level.
Allegedly, he was tooting and booting.
Nigga, what you doing, bro?
He was skiing.
He was gone.
He was skiing.
Look shit.
He was skiing. But Joe Burrow, the quarterback, he was getting interviewed by Pardon My Take, and he just snitched.
Dog, talent, just snitching.
He said, quote, I'm not a student athlete anymore, so I can say it. Yeah. And that was in response to if it was real money.
You ain't have to say shit.
At all.
You ain't have to say a goddamn thing, Joe.
Well, I mean, he should, I ain't getting in trouble for it.
He ain't have to say
He
shit.
didn't have to say anything.
At all.
Hey, Joe, was
He
it
didn't
fake
have
money?
to
I
comment.
don't know. He ain't give me none,
He
so I
didn't
can't
have to
tell
comment.
you.
And you got freaking, like, just
Shut the fuck up.
it might not affect you.
He was here. Look, I have it right here.
But one of those guys that Odell was seen giving money to is probably coming back next year.
Yeah.
So,
Again, all you gotta do is get the money back. It don't really matter.
it's not.
And,
No.
no, it does. For the NCAA,
NCAA, like, people think
they lurking.
They said it's gonna
You
be
know
a
they
non-case.
waiting on some shit.
They said it's gonna be a non-case
Man.
because it was a petty amount.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
it
they
don't-
were like, it's not gonna be a big case.
it's not worth having a full ass
Oh,
investigation.
so now they picking and choosing when players can
They
get money
always
from
pick and
it?
choose.
See.
Odell had just gave the whole team beats earlier in the year. The whole team got headphones, but that was
And
cool.
like Emmanuel Acho from not First Take. What's the one on ESPN?
The Jump,
Nope, the morning show.
Get Up.
There you go, that one. He was saying like
too.
Yeah, he said like when they won the national champion or they played in the national championship game when he was at Texas, like they were like, we got envelopes for everybody. Like after the game, like every interception, we got envelopes for you. Every sack, we got envelopes for you. He's like, we ain't saying anything about it publicly, but like we all like we know what it is.
Snitching, man. Damn, bro.
That was our point. Just don't say nothing.
You
ain't gotta say shit, bro.
You fucking it up for everybody.
I mean, it's 2010. It don't matter.
Yeah, no,
it's just like he's saying like it's not
Joe still.
Yeah,
right,
that's
but
what
I'm saying like it's not a big deal. Like as long as you don't say anything, which
he broke that first rule. It's like the first rule of Fight Club.
Or your dumbass do it on the court, on the field, like right after the game, like
exactly
in front of everybody.
Right?
Y'all could have went back.
He wouldn't
have
been asked that question if.
He ain't give a fuck.
Well, as we said,
on that Bobby Brown,
Odell was wilding. He ended up getting an arrest warrant for simple battery.
Jesus Christ!
Because he smacked some cheeks.
Smacking some ass.
Why?
Of a police officer in the locker room,
and then start jigging in front of him.
It was a weird.
He like he didn't get tased
because he was high.
Because when he smacked his ass and the cop turned around, he was like, "Really?" And he just kind of looked at him.
I know that cop was like, "Dog, I should fuck you
no,
up."
he kind of like,
but
no, he kind of gave him just the eyes, bro.
He
He kind of like leaned back on him, looking like, "What the fuck?"
Wait,
wrong
sorry.
with you?
So was it a cop or a security guard? Because I've heard both.
I thought it was a cop because he was getting charged for assault of a cop.
I don't know. I thought it was a cop.
I've heard both. So
we'll just call him Top Flight.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, the way he was acting, I
mean, if it's security, you can't. You get arrested for smacking security.
I mean, it's still assault.
You can't touch nobody. You want him to touch you.
Like on one hand, it's like he was clearly playing, but on the other hand, I don't want to condone people touching people against their, without consent.
And that was a really random situation. Like it was all. I'm like, why'd you even think?
Why you here jigging, bro?
Because he was high.
He was like, "No, you."
Mr. Bojangled his way into the damn locker room.
He more
shit.
geeked than they are. They just won the motherfucking game and shit.
I mean, it ain't like he winning. So
this is facts.
He trying to
live
get
it
the
through
fuck.
them.
That was my other
like
thing.
Everybody else reliving their college days. Like
I said, that was the other thing. I'm like, he finna fuck around. He's trying to get the fuck up out of Cleveland.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
like, look, you know what, bro? So this is another way.
Come get me.
Right. Anybody gonna want you? Now you a headache.
He climbed in the bandstand.
He was acting a pure donkey, bro.
Man, when he was he
grabbed
randomly
a
started
he did get a bullhorn. He
bumping the Karl Malone and shit, trying to play air basketball with him.
Okay, so it's a clip where they on the field and he's next to Karl Malone and he gets Karl Malone's attention.
Carl.
And when Karl looks at him, Odell proceeds to
post him up
spin on Karl Malone, an imaginary post spin. He banging the Karl, bam, spin. And go for the shot, and like instinctively, Karl Malone still blocked it.
He's like, no, not in here.
I'm like, it was quick. Like Karl Malone hand was up here. Like, no, like you ain't getting that on me, imaginary or real life. Like,
that's muscle memory at that point.
Exactly. Yeah, like,
why are you doing this shit?
Oh damn!
He was high.
I don't know how many times I gotta say that.
That motherfucker was wild.
Tight on the show.
Because he was high. Name is going on, bro.
Hey, we gotta find a cocaine. Hey.
I was gonna say it's called cocaine, motherfucker.
Cocaine.
Cocaine gonna be the picture of the episode.
It's gonna be Al Pacino and Scarface. We got that mountain of cocaine. All right, now we got that settled. AEW's TV deal with Turner has been extended. They're going to receive a second TV show on the Turner station. Likely,
I wonder what night they're going to put this second TV show on.
Likely AEW Dark on TNT.
Yeah, like they currently have like a web only show. Like they'll take stuff. Yeah,
it's a YouTube show right now that gets a lot of views.
Yeah,
and
so I think what I read is like they're imagining that they'll combine like being the elite or whatever plus like AEW Dark. So like bring those two together.
Second show.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I wonder what night if it's gonna be on TNT.
Well, it can't be Thursdays.
Maybe
or
Friday?
Tuesdays.
Monday.
So it has to be either Monday or Friday. So
I would think Monday.
That'd be
if it's on TNT. Like they can also Turner owns like
a lot of
TBS and not sci-fi, True TV. So we'll see. But like that's also like clearly not a good sign for WWE. Like if their competition is already cemented
expanding.
the fact that
yeah quickly. Yeah.
Although, have y'all been watching still, or have you kind of fallen off?
I fell off. I'm not gonna lie.
With AEW.
Yeah.
I just read the recaps right now.
AEW, I haven't.
Oh, okay. I thought
WWE still got me.
Yeah, I've been watching it.
I watched Raw.
like completely.
We'll talk about Raw.
I
Never
watched
mind. I ain't
NXT.
gonna bring that up. I was just like, this is.
Because Babe's been winning. Been out here.
You said Bae?
Yeah, Babe been winning.
Who was Bae?
Bianca Belair.
Man,
She is fine as hell, my nigga. Jesus Christ.
she be bouncing and shit.
She's
Okay,
gorgeous.
all right. Tim making it weird. You was fine.
He talking about
His little ad libs over here.
over here percolate. Yeah, look at those tits. That's
Chill out, bro. That ain't.
That's
like,
damn near what you saying, nigga.
Wait.
That's damn near what you was saying.
Wait.
Look at those knockers.
Wait. Titties.
There you go. He gonna say everything except titties. Knockers.
All right.
Hooters.
Let's talk about what Netflix done did to the world with this Aaron Hernandez doc. So they released Killer Inside, the mind of Aaron Hernandez last week. And it's been a large topic of discussion.
Yeah, it's really good though. Very entertaining and informative.
Did y'all all watch it?
I didn't.
I have.
You did not.
I did.
So
Very
okay, 3 out of
informative.
4. All right.
That shit was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
The way it was all presented was interesting. So
Yeah.
Thank you for saying present it. Like, I just want to point out that this is not fact. This is,
Yeah.
You know, they present like
One perspective.
Yeah, exactly. Like they form a narrative based off of their interpretation of evidence. So just because it's in this documentary does not make
mean
it
was
fact.
true.
Right.
Didn't Lifetime have one too?
Yep.
Of him.
And yeah, they had an Aaron Hernandez.
I mean, I just think about that, like when people get obsessed with like what's the Stephen Avery thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
to making a murderer.
Making a murderer
Yeah.
or like serial. Like these are real cases. So
Right.
like they may or may have not done it, but like caping for them just based off of like a very slanted.
Point of view.
Exactly. Like yeah.
They got to do additional research here.
Please.
Yeah.
And I feel like with this documentary, they tried to give you a complete picture, and because they didn't have every single aspect, certain parts of that picture were a lot less convincing than others. Yeah,
Because the Hernandez family didn't cooperate.
like it wasn't the full picture, but like what's the quarterback Sanscusi or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
something like that.
First of all, he mentioned like we were the star quarterback and tight end. He wasn't the star at all.
He basically he was throwing every touchdown.
He started 4 games.
On what?
I mean, that's how it goes, though. Like, people always embellish, like, man, I was, you know.
But he thought nobody gonna go back and check
That's
that
why I was
shit.
like,
though?
for you to embellish something that we can look up.
Then what you gonna say? I forgot. I forgot that one season though.
When I was playing, I was
when I was playing, I was cold. When I was playing,
But like, I was like, all right, man. Like, I don't know how much of you we needed. Like,
he was in there way too much.
he was a very dominant voice throughout the whole document.
It was too much.
He had a lot.
Every other
of time.
scene,
And
damn
I
near.
feel like his dad was kind of random.
His dad was weird as a
Super
bitch,
weird,
bro.
dude. He had talked. I was like,
He was a big dude too. I'm like,
He
bro,
was
get your
random,
big
bro.
ass off the screen.
he was random because he's
The
still
only
kind of.
time Tim wanted a big ass off the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
But yeah, what did y'all? So like, we all said it was. I would recommend someone to watch it.
Definitely.
Like, you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I would recommend watching.
Yeah,
it.
definitely
Definitely.
watch it. It's a good
Especially
watch.
understanding, as you said, it's presented information.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
I think. Oh, the Ryan O'Callahan dude, the offensive lineman.
He was
weird too.
From the Patriots.
He didn't have
because
to
they
be.
were trying to.
What was he there for?
No, they
He
were
was-
trying to do the spin where they was questioning his if he was homosexual or not.
So they brought in the former player just to kind of give you the perspective of what somebody who is closeted might be experiencing because they were closeted.
Which is the friend.
So that was weird too. Where
It was like way too much though.
Because and then that had to do with the second case, which is why the second case got thrown out.
So
It was a lot. He was.
Going into it, I knew Aaron Hernandez did some stuff. I knew about the killing of Odin. I knew about that,
Yeah.
and I knew that he.
Odin Lloyd.
What's the hell I knew?
You know about double homicide?
Didn't remember that part.
See, I didn't remember that either until I saw. I was like, damn.
Then I was like,
remember,
oh,
like,
yeah,
oh
that
shit, he
did
did.
happen.
God damn it, motherfucker.
That was my reaction
Yeah,
in my
exactly.
head.
Yeah, that was
I wouldn't say that
definitely-
out loud, but that was in my head.
I was like, damn, he really ain't it. That's crazy. Like, that's wild, dog. Like,
and he like shot somebody in the face.
So when they brought that up, and the dude was, because I was looking at dude on the stand like, what's your thing?
When they pulled his rap sheet, they was like, yeah, you have counts of this. You have murder in the first degree, burglary, assault, battery.
It legit was like this.
Just running his shit down, bro. I'm like, this all against him?
That was a bookie shit.
Against him? And then you on the stand snitching?
He did it.
I'm like, wait.
He did.
Dog.
He didn't.
He never said who shot him.
That's crazy.
Definitely didn't.
I guess so.
He never.
Man, everything that that motherfucker.
He like went back on it. Like he's like earlier he was like it was Aaron, because he said he woke up and it was Aaron pointing a gun in his face. Mm. But then there was text messages of him saying like, I don't know who did it.
Yeah, because when the second case, that lawyer was on his ass.
Yeah.
But the first case, yeah, he was. I thought he said that Aaron did it.
No, I remember they played the audio when he was talking to the officer.
On the phone, yeah, when he was telling the officer, like, he wouldn't tell the officer who did it. Oop, my fault. Oh, what did I do?
I hear touching stuff.
Pause.
My bad. But yeah, I was like, dude, up there. I'm like, so he the one, because he was running down how they was acquaintances and all of that shit.
Like, about the dude who got shot in the face.
Yeah, did you see the memes that was calling them plank?
No, I did not see. Man, leave that man alone.
Bogus. Motherfucking dog.
Sam showed me that shit. I was like, damn, he do like plank.
Should be funny though. I'm like, dog, they be bogus.
They had that meme about how the prosecutor was like, he went to the gas station and bought some Black and Milds, which he used to roll up weed.
I was like, what the fuck? Who do that? I was like, where they do that? Shit. I was like, that's that new shit, bro. I ain't never heard that shit.
I know somebody who did do that before when I was in college. It was, But anyways.
He was just doing shit and shit kept getting swept up under the rug, though.
And when he's in college, they swept a lot of stuff under the rug.
A lot of shit.
Stories were wild.
They was letting him do whatever the fuck he wanted, bro.
Dude, the University of Florida campus was wild as fuck during that time.
I was like, how did Tebow come out of nowhere?
Jesus and shit.
Out of that shit. I'm like, how you
Percy
come out of that?
Harvin was on that team.
What the fuck?
Joakim Noah and Al Horford and all them were there at that time. Apparently, Dan Blazaren was there at that time.
Nothing but filth going on at that campus, bro.
And Tebow.
Filth.
And
Tebow was there passing out Jesus and touchdowns.
316, our Lord and Savior.
Someone posted like, we need a 30 for 30 on that team because you got a pastor leading, and they just listed off.
The rest of the team look like the U and shit from the 90s.
Honestly.
That is wildin'.
Real quick, how did y'all feel about Aaron Hernandez saying nigga? Because he said it
He was saying it.
Who gonna stop him?
Right.
Pouncey was sitting there on the phone with him like, yeah, my nigga. And then he was like, nigga, I told you about Tootsies. I'm like,
what the fuck? Hold that? I'm like, what is he?
Like, y'all letting this nigga
I didn't know what he was first. Like, is this okay, motherfucker? I don't know. I didn't know what he was. I was like, I don't know what race he is. I don't know if this is okay or not. But it hurt. It hurt a little bit, goddammit. I think he's Italian or Puerto Rican or something, right?
I don't know. Hernandez tell me something.
He's Hispanic.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah.
Yeah, it felt wrong.
Hopefully that's not racist.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I won't offend anyone. I don't know. Yeah.
To our brown cousins, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Offended you.
Y'all wild, bro.
But do you want our brown cousins saying nigga, though?
No, not
I mean,
really.
context. Like,
yeah.
So
if
like
you calling somebody a nigga, then...
Like, nah, but if you're saying, like, what's up, my niggas, it's
right.
cool.
Yeah, I guess.
So, like, when Fat Joe is like, my niggas don't dance, we just pull up our pants, that's cool.
There's a rock away.
But if you say, fuck you niggas, then it's like, okay, well, now we got a problem.
I didn't say nigga.
Can a nigga borrow a fry? You gonna borrow it back?
Real quick, to go back. Did that documentary change how you felt about Aaron Hernandez?
No,
it didn't change nothing, but it just was like...
Because I was telling Sam beforehand, I was like, dude, Aaron was cold.
He was,
I was like, they had him and Gronk at the same time. I was like, he was damn near better than Gronk, and they was on the same squad, bro.
And that was the thing with me too. It was like I vaguely remember him, but then going back, you were like, yo, like now it would make you think like, damn, like they was cold as a motherfucker with both of them dogs.
I remember him more as a football player than I do like all of the criminals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
like I know he's a murderer, but like I couldn't have told you the details before. I saw this.
I just he killed somebody and
he was a good football player, but he
I do
somebody.
remember why they were saying that he hung himself as well.
That was interesting. So they say it was a weird loophole.
I hope we put a spoiler alert.
We should.
We
should.
I'll
it
mark
ain't
the
that
time.
much though.
I mean, y'all should have seen the.
This
is all
been out a week.
This is all public information. Some of y'all already knew all. Some of y'all already watched the Oxygen show.
That's the only reason I'm not tripping because I already know all this shit.
I'm about to say
Exactly.
they've had the podcast out too. The
It's been out
Gladiator.
for a while.
They have a whole lot of shit out.
Yeah, for a minute.
Y'all, some of y'all like y'all stupid. I been knew this. Well, look, I just
motherfucker,
learned.
fuck you, nigga. I ain't know. Shit. Motherfucker.
Kids a little more hostile. What's the from Key and Peele, the anger translator?
Oh, yeah.
That's Ken for me. Ken is my anger translator. But yeah, it did change how I felt about him afterwards.
What about the CTE?
Oh, that his brain was one of the worst they've ever seen at that age?
Yeah, so do you think that attributes to the way he was?
I think it all did.
All did, yeah.
I think
It all
everything
tied
did.
together.
If he was a closeted man, and also, if so, the reporter who outed him, like, what the F? Like, what was your, like that? And making jokes on air about it? Like,
that ain't, yeah. That shit weak.
Like, that's stupid. Anyways, if you got that going on, you grew up in a household with a very strict father, and you saw your father be like, everybody's just an accumulation of all of their experiences. That's all anybody is.
Right.
And I don't think, given what he went through, that CTE would help anything.
No,
Like,
absolutely not.
It doesn't help.
I was thinking too that his dad was all about UConn and his football career as well.
They had a dog named Yukon.
I mean, but with him having that kind of like intensity about it, like who knows how long he been training him for football? That could have started earlier.
Which is why he could have been one of the worst. Which could be a factor as to why it was one of the worst.
bad.
Right. Like I was saying, like he could have been starting at like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the helmet and shit,
getting
running
beat
him in
up.
and shit.
They even got audio of him during a documentary talking about how bad his body feels, and he was super young.
Yeah. When he was taking, what he said it was taking?
Yeah. 26, 27.
That's crazy, though.
When he died. So he was already like 5 years out of football.
Yeah.
Dang, he was like 21. Like, he was like a kid. He was a
Cold.
kid.
Yeah, I think that he went to Florida at 19.
I think he was young. 17. Yeah, he was young.
Because he graduated
17.
early,
Yeah,
right, to go to
graduated
Florida.
early.
Yeah, he graduated early to go to Florida.
17 years old in Florida, where they don't care about no rules.
Acting a donkey. Just if you cold on that field,
He punching managers
king.
for asking him to pay a bill. That's
a bill, bro.
like,
You just get fired on. Then you like, all right, it's cool.
The
He
thing
ain't
that
press
this,
charges or nothing.
but the thing that this kind of illuminates is like how many of these stories are going on like right now, and it's
That
just
we don't
like
know.
Exactly.
That's not
against,
publicized.
right.
Yeah.
And then like after the fact, then they come out like, oh yeah, they've been wilding out for a while. Like Antonio Brown now, like.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
When that report
you
came
got
out
like
today.
little bits and pieces of like stuff that he's done, but like this year especially, like there have been so many like retrospectives. Like, oh yeah, this is what he was doing in Pittsburgh. This is what he did in college. This is what he did in high school. Like it's like, okay, this would have been important information to know like before he started doing like fuck shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like let us know so teams and
It's been building.
and most of the teams know all this stuff. We just
Absolutely.
ain't, people around them don't.
But like
know.
old
Yeah.
boy said, like you keep letting shit happen and nobody doing nothing about it. You don't keep doing shit because you think you're invincible.
I always say
Exactly.
that people are habitual line steppers in the sense like some people when they meet you, they kind of just like to see where their boundary is. All right, so once they establish that okay, I can get away with this here, they just keep pushing it further and further
Yeah,
and further
let's see
until
how
they
far they
finally
can
get to your breaking point. But if you haven't seen a documentary, I would definitely recommend you watch
Yeah,
it.
it's a good
sure.
watch, definitely.
It's a nice binge,
Each
whether you
episode's about
like
like an
football or
hour.
not.
Yeah.
It's a good true crime
Yeah.
binge. But keep in mind, as we said,
it's real life.
it is real life. There are people who are really hurt behind this,
Exactly.
and this is all just someone's perspective.
Yeah.
It's all slanted in a certain direction. Go into it as unbiased as possible.
Absolutely.
Derek Jeter and Larry Walker were elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
The cap.
Jeter was
Congratulations.
one vote shy of a unanimous.
Who the fuck
appointment.
was the hater, bro?
super
Yeah.
hater?
Like this
But like, you
man-
do know they're gonna figure out who the fuck you are, right? Like in this day and age, they gonna out whoever that one was.
I think it's still supposed to be anonymous. Like who you vote for is anonymous.
Everybody gonna
supposed
lie.
to be.
I voted for Jeter.
It's supposed
Of course,
to
I
be.
voted for Jeter.
But like
would vote for Jeter?
there's only been one
Peter
unanimous decision in the history of baseball, I think, and that was the pitcher
That's what I'm saying.
Mariano Rivera.
But
So it took
another
till
Yankee.
it took until like 2 years ago for somebody. So
So the question is, do you think Jeter should have been unanimous?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yes.
why not?
Absolutely.
honestly,
Jeter
like there
was
have been a
considered one
lot
of-
of people. That's the thing. Like they never wanted to set the precedence that So like there were years where it was like I don't know who's the greatest baseball. Babe Ruth wasn't unanimous. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so they don't want to set that precedence.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
they
he's
doing that
considered
now.
one of like the
And,
greatest shortstops of all time.
Yeah. I'm not.
Like that's just that's
Jeter was
weird.
cold. When you think of baseball, damn near he like one of the first people you think about.
If voter habits change over time, Like I wish baseball would rather embrace that instead of having somebody be a random hater in the audience. Like for baseball's sake, I'm Babe Ruth.
367 votes is a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot.
It's just one dick who's sitting there like
exactly
just off principle. I can't vote.
Right, I can't.
One of them. I can't give you 5 stars because nothing's perfect.
Yes.
I hated the motherfucker
I hate
so much.
your motherfucking throat.
I used to do that shit when I was at IHOP. When I was a waiter, bro. They was like, "Yeah, I would give you 5, a perfect rating, but ain't nothing perfect in life, so I'm gonna give you this." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Only God is an expert earner.
Dumb shit, bro. I'm like, "Hey, stop fucking with me, bro." That's just some wild shit. Crazies.
WWE ice cream bars are making a comeback.
Ice cream
I can't
balls.
I did not
I'm
know.
gonna get a little bite.
I didn't know these things existed.
I didn't either.
I did.
Funk said something about
I used to have them.
So what were they like
didn't even
before?
know.
So it's like a cookie-ish. The brown part, it's like a cookie.
It's like
So,
ice cream
like
in
a
the
soft
middle.
cookie. Yeah, and the ice cream in the middle is good.
That's what the new ones are. They're sandwich cookies with ice cream in the middle, between 2 vanilla wafers.
How about that?
And they come 4 to a box, and they feature wrestlers like Roman Reigns, John Cena, Becky Lynch,
And they're
Randy
like little cartoon
Savage,
versions.
and among others. So apparently, do they have your seal of approval?
Yeah,
Like, should we check them out? Like, are they okay?
They used to be hot.
I ain't never had one with
haven't either.
vanilla on vanilla, so I'm with it.
Pause.
Definitely. NBA trans. Who got NBA transactions?
I got you. All right, NBA transactions. Utah signed for Royce O'Neal to a 4-year, $36 million contract extension. Portland traded Kent Bazemore and Anthony Tolliver and 2 second-round picks to Sacramento for Trevor Ariza, Wendell Gabriel, and Caleb Swin.
How long has Anthony Tolliver been playing basketball?
It sounds like forever, bro.
I think since 2009. Like he looks older than he is.
He looks like he's been playing for like as long as Vince Carter.
He came in the same year as Steph.
Wow. Okay.
I think. And also, like, I think it's funny, like, Gabriel's name is, like, Winigan or something like that. Yeah, and, like, Woj had a typo in his, and then I saw, like, plenty other reporters, like, reporting the news, and they had the same typo, and I'm like, y'all just copy and paste it. Like, he does that every once in a while. Like, he did it during, like, the draft or trade deadline or something. Like, he misreported something on purpose, and then other people, like, reported it, and then he's like, oh, correction, my bad, it was this. And then that was the actual trade.
So,
he is petty.
Yeah,
he is petty.
If you see everybody always stealing your stuff, I would do the same thing.
Yeah, definitely.
The NBA draft shit still is funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that year he was petty, he was like, the Bucks are zeroing in on Dante
where he wouldn't say, yeah.
They're like, hey, stop that shit, bro.
Like, you can't say they're picking them. Like, oh, the Jazz are considering.
Are heavily leaning in the favor of.
Like, he just had to source out, like, different words.
And Atlanta traded Alan Crabb to Minnesota for Jeff Teague and Trevion Graham.
Oh, damn. Jeff Teague back in
Atlanta. I was like, oh, okay, you back to your old stomping grounds, dog.
Trae Young finally got a backup point guard.
That boy cold.
He is.
Can't play a lick of defense, though.
At all.
But
man, he's fun to watch on
Exactly.
offense.
Let's go.
That man's an offensive threat.
So speaking of trades,
okay,
the NBA trade deadline is coming up. Why are you laughing?
Because she's silly.
Anyway, the trade deadline is coming up, so like rumor season is in full effect. One that I'm sure hit Ken's heart.
Yeah, y'all can't be playing with my emotions like this, yo.
I am sorry.
What?
We have to pause this. We have breaking news.
What's up?
Shit.
It's Milwaukee news.
Yeah.
What's up?
But the home of the Milwaukee Brewers has a new name. It is no longer Miller Park, guys.
What is it called?
American Family Field.
Oh, for real? Oh, well, at least ain't nothing
They announced that a
stupid.
couple years ago.
Like it's
It just
done.
went into
like
it just went into effect.
It's
now,
done.
yeah.
Like
Oh, okay. Well,
They had to
cool.
sign up and everything now.
I guess so. No more Miller Park.
No.
Now it's the old Miller Park.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
sad.
exactly.
And they're replacing TGI Fridays there too.
Well, what?
It's closed already, and they're setting up. I don't know what they're putting in there.
They put a Whataburger in them motherfuckers or something.
Shock and awe.
They actually putting one. Wait, is it
On
one?
the
No,
east-
it's Wahlburgers that they're putting in the
Wahlburger
third
ward.
ward.
That's already open, I believe.
Yeah.
It is? Okay. I haven't tried.
Anyways.
Straight.
Sorry.
Oh, trade deadline. Yeah, so the Lakers and Sixers are apparently calling Detroit in because they want Derrick Rose.
Dog.
Derrick Rose to the Lakers. Awesome.
That'd be amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be a good look for him.
Don't play my emotions, yo. Anybody
that good fit though.
Out of anybody that's in the league right now, Derrick Rose deserves at least a shot to play for a contender and get a championship.
Well, actually, I take that back because I
It
don't know. I feel like they
need
need shooters. The
This is
Lakers.
true.
They need creators too, but like everybody that they bring in needs to be able to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like, when they reported Darren Collison a couple weeks ago,
That made
like,
more sense.
That makes
Yeah.
more sense for the Lakers
It
just
does.
because of, like, what they need on their team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that a Derrick Rose would be very useful on the Lakers because if you got LeBron and you got AD on the bench, their offense is a non-starter.
Exactly. You
And
just
to
let
have-
Rose cook.
And to have somebody just who can, hey,
go
Derrick,
cook.
go cook against these second units, please.
Yeah,
Like
cook.
like you said, they need that shot creation, and Derrick don't need no help.
He go ball with the.
And he's a playmaker still.
He go fucking ball.
Yeah, if
You know
if they open,
how quick
they
I'm gonna
spread
get a
that-
D Rose Laker? Come on, dude.
Yeah.
that shit gonna be fire, yo.
he gonna have a stupid number probably because y'all ain't got no numbers left.
God.
Unless they trade
Yeah.
KCP and then you just slide right into number one.
Can't get rid of him too yet.
They might do
If
it.
we can get a draft pick too,
So
like, if we
would
get rid
that
of Kuzma and
I
get a
was-
draft pick.
Okay, so
would it be cool?
would Kuzma be like? Would that be what you would give up for Rose or?
I
that's too
would.
much
Yeah, I need a draft pick too, though.
from Detroit.
Yeah,
So Rose and a pick for Kuzma.
I'll be fine with that because we need a pick. I'll be fine with that.
You know, and
as
Detroit's
long as
gonna
they don't go to
have-
Philly, I don't care.
Yeah, what
So we
Eric
can cook
said.
against the Bucks in the playoffs.
I don't need that in my life. Although
Oh, by the way, Derrick Rose averages, I believe, like 18.7 points this season.
he's somewhere up there.
Yeah, cooking.
But yeah.
Oh, yo, that was Ken stat because I definitely don't remember the exact number.
All right.
Which contenders need to make a move?
Philly.
Lakers.
Philly definitely. I hope they
Philly
don't.
need to do something,
But-
because
That team that they have right now.
it's not it.
Actually, no, I hope that they do because I feel like any move that they make, like any major shakeup, is going to make them worse against the Bucks.
I could see that.
Unless it's more shooting.
Because they have to give up some of that.
because they have to
lane.
give up some of their defense and size, and like that's the issue.
That's
Against-
a big-
I
Like I
guess
still
us-
think the Bucks can beat them in 7 because they're very inconsistent and they suck on the road. But also, like, I just want to make their contenders weaker. So, yes, please,
they're a
Philly,
big team,
make some
dude.
moves.
Their team is huge. They're a really big team.
Yeah,
What about Houston?
they got. They have not been looking good lately.
No,
They lost 4 in a row.
I saw somebody throw out Russ for Mike Conley. I don't think it'll happen, but on its surface,
that might. Yeah,
it's not the.
yeah. That's not. Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst thing.
Put Russ
The only
with
thing
Donovan.
is, yeah, that's the only thing. Like, I'm not sure how they'll fit together.
Yeah,
I don't think they'd be a better fit together than
Yeah,
Conley
they not
and,
gonna fit.
But Conley's been terrible.
But he
really.
has been terrible. Like the idea of Conley and Mitchell makes more sense than the idea of Russ and
Mitchell.
Donovan makes sense. But
yeah.
the way they're playing this season, like you said, Russ and Donovan, they might cook up together.
Yeah.
Russ is doing his old 20. What is it? 28, 7-7, 26, 7-7, or something.
I don't know
like
what
that?
his numbers are, but I know they're still good.
He's
Like
putting up
if
stats.
you don't
man.
look at the efficiency,
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
players.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
he's
you
putting
can't
up
talk
stats.
about efficiency with them. Oh, Jesus Christ. James Harden. Woo!
He's 1 for 17 from 3 the other day.
Boy,
17 3-point shots, and he missed 16 of them.
he got 29 points on 29 shots.
He's a shooter, though, bro. Shoot, bro.
Yeah.
29 points on 29
Hey, he got
shots.
there.
Honestly,
He eventually got
That's
there. nigga.
wild, dog.
But like honestly,
eventually
like
got
his
there.
like if you saw the end of that OKC game Monday, like him hunting fouls like lost him that game. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't playing basketball. Like he was just trying to get the call, and like he didn't get it, and like just gave up the ball. They went down and scored it like with less than 10 seconds to go, and that was the go ahead bucket. Like
the wild part is he was actually shooting pretty well before January. In January hit that motherfucker, he just cannot buy a bucket at all. Because I was looking at his numbers earlier, I was like, he was shooting really well actually up until January.
so, Stephen A. was tripping. Like I don't know. He doesn't understand how trades work, which is, I mean, it makes sense given like his followers, because they don't understand how trades work either. But like, this is what he said about trading Kuzma and what the Lakers need.
Kuzma, what a multitude of players, and even a pick, and I can get myself Devin Booker to join Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Would I do that? Hell yes, because I love Devin Booker. And I think what has happened to him in Phoenix is criminal until they hired Monty Williams. And if I could,
it's going to keep on Twitter.
If I could take my 2008 UConn and I could package it with my daughter's Hot Wheels and my son's little play car, and I could trade that in for a Bugatti or a Ferrari, would I do that? Hell yeah, I would do that. Like, that's how stupid you sound right now. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Kuzma,
what?
a couple players in the first.
Like, unless one of those couple players is Anthony Davis or LeBron James.
Like, they're not gonna just give you Anthony Davis for nothing.
They're doing a force trade and shit. That's what he's doing.
I'm like, how highly do he value Kyle Kuzma?
The Lakers have no picks to trade.
We
no, they don't.
I'm trying to get
even if they did, like,
that's what
I'm trying to get.
Detroit, hello.
Exactly. We trying to just get a pick. Give us D Rose of the pick. We good. Come on.
See, I don't know who else podcast he's stealing from, but he didn't get that shit from us.
Not at all.
No, we ain't ever.
Because we understand the CBA. And also player values. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
He does have a few good players.
He knew that he knew he didn't have no one else to say, so he just threw out a few. It's gonna be people on Twitter right now tweeting that trade out.
Like, the Lakers couldn't even get Bogdanovich for Kyle Kuzma. Like, you want to trade him for Devin Booker? Like, what the fuck?
Apparently, GMs
Kid, like,
were
you know what?
randomly,
Shut up. Maybe it can happen.
GMs apparently randomly call the Kings just to throw stuff at them to see if they'll take it, because they just never know.
Because they never
makes
know.
sense to me.
Depending on how much coke they do today.
You never know.
Odell in the front office.
Right, like, hey, y'all feeling good today? Y'all want to trade?
Do y'all want to see Milwaukee make any moves at the deadline?
I'm good.
Like, unless it's like a found money trade where it's just like, I mean, like, you call up the Kings and then you're like, DJ Wilson for De'Aaron Fox. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. You know what I mean? Like, that type of thing
like
where
that.
It's like,
yeah,
we're trading something not of value and we're getting back something
And they
that can
love
help.
trading for forwards.
who do?
The Kings.
Oh,
I mean, I was joking, but I mean, I'm saying, like, if it's something
I know,
along those lines, you know
don't
what I mean?
steal. Someone don't misinterpret what we just said.
Right, no.
After talk about Stephen A, like,
Right.
you know,
Exactly.
anything
Y'all
is
did
in
the
the
same
realm of...
thing.
No, it was jokes.
It's a joking joke.
Jokes, baby.
Little joking joke. It's a little
There you
joking
go.
joke.
That's your catchphrase. Like, somebody comes to you and the wife, like, it's just jokes, baby.
It's just jokes, man.
My wife is here.
But yeah, I don't want Milwaukee to make a move either. Unless, like you said, it is for fun.
I'm willing to give
Like,
up
we
DJ
good.
Wilson, though. I'm done.
Oh, you want to get rid of him?
Clearly, Bud is, too. So, it's like, let him go play somewhere.
Oh, because Dragon Bender been playing?
I'm just saying, like,
just-
Ersan sat out a game in his hometown, in DJ Wilson's hometown, and he still didn't get pre-garbage time minutes.
Well, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good.
And then, so Chris Paul has a player option on the last year of his contract, which is like 2 or 3 years from now.
Like
in which
$44 million.
he stands to make $44 million. So somebody asked him, you know, like, would you be willing to, you know, decline your player option for that season to facilitate a trade? And he said,
Quote, no chance. That's not happening. Nope. End quote.
and again, if you have knowledge of the CBA, you would know that Chris Paul literally changed the CBA so that he could sign
This contract.
because like it would have been illegal under the previous one because like you can't sign people past, I think before it was their 36th birthday and now it's like their 37th. So
And who would say no to $44 million?
Exactly.
like
But-
ain't a championship in the world that is worth $44 million.
No.
I mean, but he working for his money this year.
Yeah, and that's why I'm gonna keep playing and maybe I can make Oklahoma City a winner, or I can boost my trade value to the point where like somebody else is gonna take me on.
Yeah. But he ain't giving the money.
Like he don't
up.
have to ring
No.
chase at this point.
No, he don't.
He is who he is. Like, I wish that the value wasn't on rings as much so that players like Chris Paul, even if they never won a ring, like, they still get appreciated for how good they were.
He was cold, bro.
Yeah, man. I think people, also, Charles Barkley don't help himself by being on TNT just acting out, but people forget how cold Charles Barkley was.
Yeah, he was
Morant
cold.
might replace my favorite point guard.
Oh,
My
John
current-
Morant
Morant
is,
cold.
Yeah.
But he be cold,
bald.
but he be dishing that motherfucker too. Like I fuck with him
all around.
Yeah, dog.
Chad Johnson last week we talked about Ocho Cinco getting an XFL kicker tryout. He just no-showed it. So
this motherfucker here, bro. What's wrong with y'all?
So yeah.
What is wrong with y'all?
I don't know. We'll see if he talk about what happened.
Yeah, in the NBA, like they table all of all those things that we went over a couple weeks ago, where it's like the play-in tournament and the in-season tournament and reseeding, all that stuff. Like they've tabled it. Like they're still trying to work out like how to monetize it, when the best window is to play the in-season tournament. So like they're not going to vote on it now. So it may or may not, like, they're at a time crunch now. So, like, they may or may not be able to implement it for the 75th anniversary, which is what they were aiming for. So
it would have to be later. But the WNBA, they added some new wrinkles in today's season. They're expanding to a 36-game schedule, which is up from 34. And they're actually adding in a mid-season Commissioner's Cup tournament.
So they're sampling in the WNBA. See how it works out.
what?
The dabbling in the WNBA to see how it work out?
Yeah, probably.
Each team...
They usually do that with the G League, so...
Yeah. Like how the NFL is going to be using the Pro Bowl, which I think is on here. But yeah, each team will play 10 cup games during the season, with the last one happening on July 10th. The games will be the first home and road games against conference opponents, and the championship is between the top team in each conference in cup standings, and is tentatively scheduled for August 14th. Also starting in 2021, the prize money for the Commissioner's Cup and other in-season tournaments will be a minimum of $750,000.
To split between the team.
Yep. Which for this league is a lot of money.
Get loud.
I mean, that's a lot of money to me, too. But I'm a regular person.
To NBA.
That's probably what it was like. Right. Hey, we'll take that shit over here real quick. We'll borrow it. Y'all want to try it out? Let us hold that real quick.
Well, we want to see what it's like. And there will be a break in this year's schedule for the Tokyo Olympics from July 11th through the 16th. So that's cool.
Really?
Yeah, because all they stars going to be
they're going to be gone. We trying to play for the country. Phillip Rivers, he moved his family from San Diego, well, that area, to Florida. He said, quote, "What this means football-wise is to be determined. But it was time for us to move back closer to home," end quote.
Makes sense. He got, 50 kids?
You know how much work it probably is to move 50 kids?
Yeah.
He ain't really got 50, but he got like,
damn near.
12?
I think he for legit has 12, though.
I think he has like 12 real kids.
I think it's 12 for Cromartie and like 9 or 10 for him. I think. Either way,
that's
too many goddamn kids.
Exactly, that's a lot of kids.
You gotta move all of them. All they
more breaking news for you. Apparently, Luka Doncic airballed a free throw. So I want to see I want that same energy y'all have for Giannis. I want to see that shit on SportsCenter. I want ESPN to send out some little shady ass tweet.
They do be doing that to Giannis, the MVP of the league.
Yeah, y'all golden boy out here airballing free throws. So, again, keep that same energy.
Just a little slip. Side. Hands were slippery.
little, what you all say, little butter on?
A little butter.
And I think Giannis' 3-point percentage is either close to or higher than his. But
I have no idea. But, since we're talking about basketball, let's keep on talking about it. The NBA All-Star Game starters will be announced on Thursday. But, we're going to talk about the whole team. Who do y'all think should make up the team? So first with the starters, you got the 2 front court, or 2 back court, and then 3 front court.
Yep.
And just so y'all know, certain players that you might think are front court or think are back court are actually probably the other way around.
Yeah. Ben Simmons is guard. Jimmy Butler is the forward.
Yeah. That don't make no sense to me.
Honestly, like we're in the age of positionless basketball. Like just they
gotta get rid of that.
Take the top 12 in each conference.
That makes sense.
Top 12 players?
Yeah, no matter of position, yeah.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I mean, they can do something like that. But, yeah.
But for now, we got to stay within these parameters.
Yes.
Okay. So, where we want to start? East or West?
East.
What he said. I ain't getting shot this week.
All right, so my starters, I'm going obviously Giannis. Embiid. Jimmy. So that's my starting forwards. Guards, Kemba and Simmons.
So you think that Butler will get in over Siakam? Or you would put Butler in over Siakam, I mean.
Games played. Like, Siakam's been hurt. Like, he's definitely an all-star, but as a starter.
Not a starter?
Yeah.
I hear you.
So, my bench, Siakam is a forward.
Wait. Let's do starters first all around.
Okay. So, what I say? Giannis,
Embiid,
Butler, Kemba, and Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I had Siakam, but to your point of games played, I'm going to actually just go with the same starters.
Okay. I had Siakam as well. But I'll go Giannis, Embiid, and I'll take Tatum. I'll put Tatum in there. Jesus Christ.
Man, I am messing
Damn,
up
why
today.
you smack him? Come here. Oh, shit.
Y'all be on bullshit.
You just said Jason Tatum. Like, ain't that far-fetched, guys.
My bad.
And then I'll put Walker and Brown in there.
Wait,
so you
how
got
many people
three Celtics starting?
Damn near.
How many people did you just say?
He said
No,
five.
that's five.
Say it again.
Walker.
Kemba
Brown.
Walker,
Mm-hmm.
Jaylen Brown,
Mm-hmm.
Jason Tatum,
Mm-hmm.
Giannis, and Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
You tripping.
I don't... Is that possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Jaylen Brown's a guard.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
They do got him as a
And he
guard.
balling.
He is.
He hooping.
Is he hooping more than... Though, like, that's the question. Like, you said Giannis, Embiid, and then the three Celtics.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jimmy Butler ain't hooping better than not one of three of them.
Jimmy, Siakam, shit, Middleton,
Honestly.
Bam,
I was like Middleton is.
Sabonis, Brogdon, Bradley Beal, Trae Young. Like,
Not one of them is hooping better than three of them Celtics.
Kimba's hooping though.
yes.
Like hooping.
Kimba's the only one who should be starting.
Basically. Anyway, your team, Camille.
Yeah, I keep.
I just said it was the same as yours.
Yeah,
So it's the same
she
as
did.
mine.
What does Ken have on his paper? He had to step out for
He got some sheets.
He doesn't have it with starters.
Who you got starting
Oh,
on your
yeah,
team?
he does. Yeah, he does. Sorry. Trae Young, Kemba, Giannis, Siakam, and Embiid.
I kind of like the Trae Young pick.
I don't know. Like, they're the worst team in the league. Like, I don't know.
That's why I
know.
factored that in because I'm like, dude, he hooping, but
He the only good player. Well, one of two good players that they have, and
I
the
say
other one was
Collins is
suspended for most of the year.
yeah, he was going for like 25 games.
The PE.
So why Trae over like Simmons and?
That scared the crap out of me. I thought it and I felt trapped at the same time. I'm sorry.
Why Trae Ken?
What? Why Trae Young?
Yeah.
I feel like he a baller, dude. Like he lately, for the past few months, he's definitely been hella consistent. And when they needed to win the game, the ball definitely in his hands.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's been performing.
And when he ain't on that court, everything just goes.
Exactly.
West start, or wait, should we do the rest of the East team first?
We can do stars, since that's what's getting announced tomorrow anyway.
West starters.
I'll start again. LeBron and AD.
It's like that little kid in class who had like they knew their homework was right. Like
LeBron and AD.
Yep.
Luke and Harden, like those four should be locks. And then my fifth spot came down to Jokic or Kawhi, and I went with Kawhi.
With Kawhi?
That's fair.
I mean, he actually has played a lot of the season.
Like I don't think the guard spots can be argued in the West for who should start.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Luka and it's James.
Yeah, facts.
Even
Like if
though
Steph was
his-
hurt, if Steph was healthy, then obviously
Yeah, then
That'd be
it'll
a
be
different conversation.
Yeah.
So you got that.
He got to pick it up in January.
But then there's no way that you can have AD and LeBron not starting.
Exactly. So that's four. Guaranteed.
So that's 4 spots right there.
Mhm.
So then it comes down to who's your last front court player.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't have one. I was like, damn.
You got Kawhi, you got Jokic.
I know. I like
you got
Paul
Gobert.
George too.
I think they got
Raw
Paul George
dog.
as a guard,
Really?
I think so.
and then they got Kawhi as a forward. Yeah, they got Paul George backcourt.
Really?
Kawhi front court.
Yeah. I thought I seen him in the front court.
Because they got him listed as a 2.
Yeah. Mo Harkless starts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the forward.
I'm gonna go with Jokic.
Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your 5th, Ken?
Kawhi.
That's fair.
Well, everybody did have those locks that we said were locks, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got those 4 circles. I'm like,
the last one is like.
Wait, so I went Kawhi. You went who?
I'll go Kawhi.
Jokic.
Over Kawhi.
Okay. All right, East backups. Oh. So again, you need 2 guards, 3 front court, and 2 wild cards.
Okay.
See,
the losing team thing, because like Levine has been hooping too, but
I think Levine's an all-star this year.
I said it.
He's been hooping.
I said it before the season started.
This year.
I said it before the season started.
I'm gonna say I saw someone tweet it, and I was like, this is exactly what I thought. I think Drummond, Rose, and Beal might be snubs this year.
I don't think Drummond is a snub. I think he just sucks.
He can get rebounds.
Because he's the only player on this team that can rebound.
He get like 25 in the hoes.
I didn't expect it to go there.
Hey, he be getting hella rebounds.
Right,
bro.
hella rebounds, bro. I think he averaging like 18 a game too.
Yeah, he a double machine.
Like, come on now, he don't suck.
He sucks. Like, that's the reason they can't trade his ass. Don't nobody want him because he sucks. Like, he don't suck for life, but for a starting NBA center making $28 million a year, he sucks. Like, he ain't an all-star.
Where can he go to
look how
succeed?
Terrible Detroit is, huh?
Where can he go to succeed?
He can't because he sucks. Like, he Tristan Thompson.
He's more like an old school player, ain't he? He got to be in the paint.
Except he doesn't defend very well.
He bored.
He get dunked on.
Like, he'll get you offensive possessions. Multiple. Second chance points.
Okay.
That's valuable.
And JJ Redick hits threes, but that don't make him all-star.
All right, moving on. Who's your rest of your East team, Eric?
So Middleton, Siakam, Sabonis are my forwards. Lowry and Jaylen Brown are my guards. Bam. Beal. Like, I know he on the losing team, but like he has been balling.
Did you say Levine?
Nope.
But you got Bill.
Yep.
Don't agree with that one.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I got mid. Butler,
for sure.
And Bam. With Young.
Yep, it's not tough.
And you know what? I had Levine circle, but I'm gonna go with Dinwiddie. Spencer was hooping. Like, when Kyrie was out, he was fucking balling.
Your team.
For sure.
No, sorry, let me go back. Not Bill. I'll go Tatum.
I accept that answer better. I like that. That makes more sense to me. I forgot about Jason Tatum.
We all know how I feel about Jason Tatum, but he is good.
I already got him.
He's not.
I already got him. Okay, so y'all said Brown's the guard.
Mm-hmm.
Do they get 3 All-Stars?
Yeah, I felt bad about that. But, like, for me, it's all-stars. You know what I mean? Like, it should be, like, the best players. So, like, if you don't have, like, star players and you just have, like, a bunch of really good role players, like, maybe you don't deserve. Like, the Bucks are on pace for 70 wins, but...
Okay, so for my bench forwards, my 3 forwards, I'm going to go Middleton, Siakam, and Bam. I'm going to go with Bam.
And if you think we just being homers about Chris Middleton, go look at his fucking stats.
He's having a career year. Like, look at his per 36 numbers.
Yeah.
He doesn't play enough.
He plays 28 minutes a game.
Fuck. He's efficient as fuck.
Like, he's been flirting with 50, 40, 90 all year. So if everybody bringing up the fact that Brogdon was 50, 40, 90 last year, there's somebody doing it on more points and better efficiency.
And that motherfucker named Middleton for a reason, because goddamn, he be that midi dog.
But yeah,
like, don't put a little dude on him in the post. Like,
no, he'll go.
Automatic bucket.
Yeah.
Fade away, floater.
Is Middleton a guard or a forward?
Yeah,
forward. So I got Middleton, Bam, and Siakam as my 3 forwards. My 2 guards, I'm gonna go with Kemba Wait, did I have Kemba starting?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Kemba. Hold on. I'm gonna go with. They're gonna give it to Ben Simmons. I already know Ben Simmons got to be in the game. Ben Simmons wouldn't be in my game.
Garbage.
But I'm gonna go with Ben Simmons and. The card's a little ugly here. I'm gonna go with.
Welcome to my decisions.
Yeah, I see now.
I'm very scarce in this one.
I'm actually going with Ben Simmons and Zach LaVine. And then for my 2 wild cards, I am going to go with Sabonis and Trey.
All right. Guards, I'm going D Rose, LaVine. Then I'm gonna go Middleton and Butler.
You get one more forward.
Tatum.
Dang, I didn't put Tatum on my team.
That's
okay. Kyle Lowry and Drummond.
You weren't convinced by Eric's.
No, I think he's still gonna be an All-Star. Cause he's trash though.
Oh, trust me, he won't be.
He's trash. Well, I'm gonna go.
It is.
I don't see him getting in the All-Star game.
I'm going Drummond. See.
Over Sabonis?
No,
Sabonis.
He averaged like 18. Sabonis,
like
right?
18, 14.
Yeah.
And he's on a winning team.
All right, I don't think
Sabonis is nice.
I'm gonna switch him and go Sabonis there. There we go.
Teamwork.
Drummond. Yeah.
Did you do your team
There
yet?
you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wes.
For the bench. So we get
The same thing you got for these.
2 guards, 3 front court, 2 wild cards. You want someone else to go first?
I need one more front court because I had 3 guards and 2 front court.
I mean, one of those guards can be your wild card, so.
For sure. Okay. I got Kawhi because I ain't having my starters.
Mm-hmm.
I got Brandon Ingram too.
There you go.
That motherfucker been hooping.
Good job. I told y'all, by the way.
He has.
You did?
He has.
Yeah.
You did. You did.
I gotta throw El Capitan, Chris Paul.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you Dame. Dame been hooping.
What's your side for?
Because they just disappointed me.
Hey,
Portland.
He be balling.
He do. But damn. And I give it to the rookie. I give Ja my wild card. He been hooping for Memphis. He got him in the 8th spot. They winning team and shit like that. He's exciting the crowd and shit like that. But he also, he got some leadership ability out there. I get Ja.
Okay.
He be cooking.
I think he averaging I ain't gonna throw it out there, but he up there.
All right.
Did you say Rudy?
Gobert?
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
Did you say Donovan Mitchell?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I got him on my paper though.
But that's your team. You set.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with them.
All right. So let me see here. 2 guards. Actually, let me start with the front court. I'm gonna get my 3 off first. Dang, Paul George is a guard. Let me go back to these guards. Paul George.
Has he played enough?
I don't think so.
In my head,
I'm not saying like there's a threshold, but I'm just saying like I feel like he's been injured like a lot of the year.
He has been, but it's Paul George.
He missed the whole first month, and he's been out for like the last 6 or 7 games.
It's frozen.
I still think he gets in, just off the strength of who he like. It's Paul George, and his numbers are good when he is playing. The numbers are good.
23, 6, and 3.
So, Paul
In how many games?
26.
Out of like 40 something.
Oh, a little over half.
A little half. He's missed like 18 games.
I don't give a damn.
Little over half.
He could be in the MVP race. I won't put him on my list.
Damn, him and John Collins done been about the same amount of plays.
I don't give a fuck.
Is he reaching Paul Pierce levels?
Yes, he bit quickly too.
Expeditiously.
I wonder this. You said 26 games, right?
But yeah, I got Paul George and Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
And then front court, let me get Jokic. Let me get Gobert.
Towns ain't. He only paid like 20 something.
I mean, I guess you could go with. No, let me go with Bi. I'm gonna go with Brandon Ingram. 2 wild cards, Westbrook.
Mm-hmm. You know he gonna be all.
The numbers are there.
Exactly.
And
Them hollow ass numbers.
and Dame.
Okay.
I think Dame still gets all-star love.
Paul George only played 8 more games than John Collins.
Yeah, he was suspended for 25.
That's cool. His numbers are way better than
You
John
said who
Collins,
did?
too.
Yeah.
Paul George.
Oh.
He can get away with that. John Collins can't.
That's John Hooper, too.
He can't get... I said what I said. Who's next?
So my guards are Dame and Donovan Mitchell. Forwards, Jokic, Gobert, Ingram. Wild cards, Chris Paul. And as much as I just talked about him, Paul George.
You know what? I don't have enough players. Y'all been letting me flow through this bitch, laughing at my shit, and I ain't got enough players.
Well, how many you have?
Cause y'all
Dude, you
keep,
sound like
y'all
Kevin
keep
Hart right
naming,
now.
y'all named 3, and then 2, and then another 2.
That's
Yeah, it's only a total of 12.
I've been naming 3 and 2, and I even said that. I said I got 3 guards and 2 forwards. You said you can use Chris Paul as your 3rd player. I said okay, cool, as your wild card.
I said
That's
that's
what you
your
said.
wild card.
Yeah, because you get 2 of them.
I thought it was only these 5.
It's
I'm
on the
literally
paper.
missing.
It's literally on the paper. Like, I broke it down for you.
I'm literally missing.
Okay,
2
well,
players
add 2
each.
people.
We'll come back to you.
What is wrong with this nigga?
Ken, finish out your list, and then we'll have time to think about who his final teams are.
It was in the document. It's on the paper.
All
You done
right.
said it like 3 or 4 different times.
I don't know what's wrong with this.
Audibly?
shit, yeah.
We have.
But
But it's our fault.
Yep.
Y'all ain't tell me.
Yep.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, you good. I'm going Dame, Westbrook, Jokic. Well, no, yeah. Melo, Brandon Ingram. I'm gonna do Towns, and I got one more right.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Devin Booker.
So no Westbrook.
Yeah, I have Westbrook.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Westbrook was after Dame.
So, let me run back my East. I got mid, Butler, Bam on my bench, right? Mm-hmm. With Young, Simmons, and Dinwiddie as my as my 3.
No, you did it wrong.
Did I do it wrong?
3 forwards / centers, 2 guards,
And then
2 wild cards.
Okay, so that I still need one more player then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Sabonis. Yeah, because I got 3 front court.
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then on the West, I got my tree. I got Gobert, Leonard, and Ingram. It's my 3 forwards. Then I got
Wait. Who'd you have starting there?
LeBron, Davis, and Jokic.
He didn't have
Okay.
Kawhi.
Okay.
So
I heard Jokic and Leonard. Yeah.
yeah, so then I got Gobert, Leonard, and Ingram with Lillard, Mitchell, Paul, and Morant. That work? Yeah, that worked.
Yeah. I'm going to take your word for it.
There it is.
It's right.
And
Now we even.
Now we even. It's time to go to the radio.
WTECK Radio 69.9 FM, where 69 is fun.
This, okay, I almost jumped the gun because I was so excited about what the song is about to be. If you are new here, the radio segment is a weekly segment where we highlight music that is done, produced by, inspired, some form or fashion by an athlete. Okay, we play the song and do it like a real radio station. We have a DJ, Mr. Give It To Me.
DJ, give it to me.
Just DJ, give it to me. I'm gonna get it right next week. We got DJ, give it to me.
Give me what you got.
And right now we're about to go into our backstage production meeting for the radio station.
As Kim would call it, the boardroom.
Workspace in the back.
Hey, chill out, B.
Covered.
For me to tell the fellas what we're about to go on the air and play. This week's song was done by Charlie Berens,
Oh, I know what this is.
who's a comedian.
Fucking gross.
And he's the host of the Manitowoc Minute. Okay? That's really Wisconsin. That's real white Wisconsin.
Dwight Powell for the Mavericks might have torn his Achilles. And he's like Luca's favorite pick and roll partner.
Yeah.
Anywho, sorry.
But yeah, Charlie, he's from Wisconsin, and look, I know you have a lot of y'all think about Wisconsin a certain way, and this video is everything that y'all think about Wisconsin. I'm gonna just tell you right now, okay? I'm gonna tell you right. This does not represent Milwaukee, okay? I just want to say that too. So the song is it's just called Green and Gold.
Who was he? What's it called?
Charlie Berens, and the song is called Green and Gold.
Charlie Berens. The song was called Green and Gold.
Yes.
What kind of athlete was he?
Oh, shit.
He's a comedian. So, are you ready?
Sure.
Do you want the, you already know how it starts a little bit. Do you want the song to play as you're talking on the air? Oh, it just started. Or do you want to have me cue it up for you?
I can start. I mean, you can let the music start.
Okay. Ken, count us down on air, please.
5, 4, 3, 2.
WTECK Radio 69.9 with 69 is fine. What dude name is Charlie Bouchard?
Charlie Berens.
Charlie Berens, green and gold. Give it to me. Oh no.
This is why we lost.
This is garbage.
This is why we lost.
The video's worse, by the way.
Yes, it's terrible.
I got the cooler in the back. She switched for a hat. Beer and brats are packed. And the charcoal in the matches. Riding in the bag. Oh, got it in Mesquite. Oh, bought it off Craigslist. Bank account real low.
What the fuck? Why did you want to couch in this video, ma'am?
He picked the most random.
The most random.
He was like, "Hey, man, do you want to be in the video?"
What's old girl be on the sideline with the messed up wigs?
Pam Oliver.
Pam Oliver wig.
Don't even have to be cheating like Tom Brady. His shoes is made for ladies. Go back on my cozy. Grilling is my duty. Tailgate in the church.
You can tell this is a internet video.
Dude, she keep creeping me out, bro. she come out of nowhere. This is terrible. My God.
This is why we lost.
This is terrible.
This is why we lost.
Packers play like rock stars. Green and gold spray paint job on my car.
Why you looking like that?
Cheddar cheese brown. I'm searching 7 layers for where the tickets and the keys are.
Where did this helmet come from?
I just have to say, if this is how everyone...
Who's in the background?
That's the black lady.
If
That is her. She was like, "I'm gonna get my shit on."
If this is how the nation views Packer fans, I get it.
That's all, I bet they do.
Like I said, this has nothing to do with Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We are different, okay? We are different.
That hurt my feelings, bro. I'm disappointed in
In
that radio.
the city, maybe like
That's what I'm saying. I'm
the
talking
surrounding
about,
suburbs. No.
I mean Milwaukee, the city. When I say Milwaukee, I'm not talking about the county.
Oak Creek,
I don't want to care about no Oak Creek.
Franklin.
I don't want to care about no Franklin. Watch. Someone
Cut
on
it.
tweet us.
I live in
I'm
Kelleher.
from Franklin.
Born and raised.
Injury news. Tim.
New Orleans forward Zion Williamson will make his NBA debut on Wednesday versus the San Antonio Spurs on ESPN.
That's today for people who listen to WTECK. Come on.
Yay.
Zion back.
I just want to point out, like, all those times that we get stuck with shitty-ass matchups on national TV, and they're like, oh, we can't fix it. Like, they made this a national TV game in less than a week.
Magically appeared.
Yeah.
Dang.
We got cameras, actually? Like,
We got some in the back. Niggas out there iPhones and shit recording the game.
Right.
They're so thirsty for Zion.
Yeah,
I get it, though.
Yeah. And then Ingram ain't got to play the 4. He going to move up to the 3.
He gonna cook even more.
Right.
Golden State Warriors guard. Oh, my God. Golden State Warriors guard Steph Curry is targeting March 1st for his return. He's only played 4 games this season. Broke his hand. It's usually about 4 to 6 weeks. He's been gone ever since. A law firm, Morgan & Morgan, representing Atlanta forward Chandler Parsons, said that Parsons suffered potentially career-ending injuries in a car accident caused by a drunk driver last week. Parsons suffered multiple severe and permanent injuries, including a traumatic brain injury, disc herniation, and a torn labrum. So prayers to him and his family.
Just keep in mind, though, that those are his lawyers talking, so they're trying to get the most money possible, so they're going to make his injury sound as dire as, you know, I'm for sure, like, I'll get well soon and all that stuff, but like, also, like, kind of take that with a grain, so it might not be as bad as it sounds.
For his sake, I'm hoping it's...
Why you hit me?
My bad, dog.
the hell?
I'm sorry.
Speaking of injuries, LaMelo Ball, his season in the NBL over in Australia.
Yo, wow, bro. I keep telling y'all this all show. Anyways.
Y'all gonna hear a rapper, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. She was trying to sneak and do it, but well and clear.
Jesus Christ.
It won't come out. Okay.
I'm shaking.
LaMelo's season is over. He had a bone bruise, so he's just going to take the rest of the season to rehab and then prepare for the NBA draft. But I think he did enough to...
Top pick?
Possibly.
Top 3.
Yeah. That's going to be dope.
I mean, honestly, this whole draft, like the top of it, like everybody's either injured or ineligible or quit school. Or, you know what I mean?
Weissman.
Like, the only one that's really playing right now is Anthony Edwards, and he might not even make the tournament. So, like... Pickens is slim.
Yikes! Fair enough.
You ready? Oh,
R.I.P.
Rest
to the
in
soul
peace
man.
to the soul man,
Jesus
Rocky
Christ.
Johnson. Like, I was waiting for her to say something. Shit. Yeah, so he died apparently of a blood clot.
It was in his leg and
Traveled to his lungs.
traveled up to his lungs.
Damn, that sucks.
He was 75. If you don't know who Rocky Johnson is, he is a WWE Hall of Famer and the father of The Rock. Which I also thought was weird. Like, The Rock's last name is Johnson, but Rocky Johnson's real name is like Wade Bowles or something like that. Like,
Oh yeah.
I guess he changed his wrestling name to his real name.
Mm-hmm.
Other way around. Changed his real name to his wrestling name.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So only 5 teams can be forced to do Hard Knocks in 2020. That's Carolina, Detroit, Denver, Jacksonville, and Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, of those 5, which one would you want to see?
Jacksonville.
Not surprised. Yeah.
I can almost guarantee you it will be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. I think
Like,
it's gonna be
they're going to
Pittsburgh.
get the highest ratings. It's rare that they're going to miss the playoffs in 2 straight years.
Yeah.
They hardly ever change their coach. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say Detroit just because it's in my division.
Yeah.
But you're right; it's probably gonna be Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Who would you want to see, Ken?
What would I want to see? Probably Carolina.
Yeah, that should be a good.
Yeah, I think Carolina's gonna be.
Wait,
dope.
it can't be
See if
Carolina. They got a
Cam
new coach.
come back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they do have a new coach. Well,
It's
take
only
them
4.
off.
Yeah.
So out of the 4, I guess Pittsburgh.
Yeah. All right. Agent. I'm getting to a point with Antonio Brown news. Like when it comes out, like I feel like
It's whatever now.
why aren't we like? Do I have to talk about what
said
he's doing?
this
I know
at the
you
beginning
did,
of football season.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done talking about this.
and I'm finally here. I'm finally here. His agent though, Drew Rosenhaus, he conditionally terminated his relationship with AB until the free agent wide receiver seeks counsel. And then today there was an incident at AB's house,
His trainer was arrested.
and yeah,
It was a
I
wild
forgot to put this on
headline,
here, but speaking of people needing help, shout out to Delonte West.
yes,
Yeah. I did get an alert earlier. Sorry, backing up. He was he went viral. There were 2 videos that were posted.
really quick to back that up. He's a former NBA player.
Yeah.
Who famously played with LeBron James in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case someone didn't know who Delonte West was.
Yeah. So some videos went viral of him fighting in the street and then later being detained on the curb by police. He was in rough shape. He has a history of mental illness. Like he was rambling, very aggressive, disheveled. Didn't look like he bathed in a while. His hair is messed up. Like he just looked real bad. I did get an alert saying that the officer involved that filmed him and like put the video out. He's been suspended because obviously like you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everybody in the NBA community and like his college team, like they're all like reaching out trying to get him help. Like I have seen people like, oh, you know, like the NBA needs to do something. It's like sometimes you can't help people that don't want to be helped. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there are resources available. either through the Players Association or a league or something. Like there are avenues for him to get help. Like there are avenues for regular people to get help.
It's exactly what you're saying. There is a big network of people that want to help Delonte. It's actually an article that came out today on The Athletic. I just want to read this paragraph from it really quick.
Okay.
From West's former teammates and coaches to team officials, all have run into the same issue over and over with him. A trip for him to seek help is scheduled and booked. West agrees upon it, and then he cancels. Quote, he has to want to be helped, one person said, directly involved in setting him up for assistance. One of his former teams, according to a person, tried, quote, too many times to count, end quote. And that's the paragraph. Like, I think it's cool that some people want to help him, but I also think that you can't do anything unless he wants it.
Yeah.
And as heartbreaking as that is, like, that's just how it is. And that's, I don't have any segue for that. That's just,
and like, I get it. Like, from our perspective, it's like you see this and like your heart breaks because it's like this is
exactly
good. Like you've seen him like in his good days and you've seen like at the highs of his life probably, and like to see him fall on hard times like this, like it hurts. But like sometimes you can't help people until they want to help themselves.
That was a hard lesson to learn as an adult. You can't help everybody.
You can try.
You can try, but they don't want it.
The older you get, the more you realize that if you mind your own business, stress level decreases.
It does.
Like 100%.
A lot.
Just mind your business. Do what you got to do.
Be there for people when you can be, but like don't kill yourself trying to help somebody that don't want to help.
Because I don't want to get old and be like, damn, all I did was help motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then you all tired.
Exactly. I'm old, tired. Everybody else cool.
I don't think we can talk about Kyrie. He was being Kyrie.
This dude, bro.
And
Jaylen Brown threw some shade.
Oh, then we should talk about Kyrie. I ain't gonna read everything Kyrie said. The cliff notes of what Kyrie said, though, is that it's glaring that his team needs to add more talent to reach championship contention, and he named a few teammates, but not others.
You called niggas out, bro.
He called them out. Like at the beginning of the show.
Didn't you just get back?
We had goals that we didn't live up to. We wanted to
This
win.
is Jaylen Brown.
We didn't. And Kimball was one of the leaders of that team, so he had to take the majority of the flack. And how he handled it
This
was
is about
great.
Team USA.
You know, he didn't point fingers. He didn't blame others. To be honest, he said that, you know, we're going to be all right. We're going to learn from this. Things happen for a reason. Like, he said things that were more uplifting than, like, usually what you see. Like, maybe somebody goes into a corner, doesn't talk to nobody. You know what I mean? Instead of starting to hang out with their teammates, they start hanging out more with their agent or people, their friend, their entourage. Like, Kimball, we still hung out. We still, you know, played cards because we were out in China. Like, nothing changed, even though the times, you know, got more pressure and more difficult. And then when things get a little bit difficult and you hit adversity, that's when you get to see, like, somebody's true makeup and character. So, like, the whole world was against us, literally, and Kimball remained the same guy. Playing in the...
Yeah. Sounds like a comparison in the Firebird one.
That's slight shade, like... But, I mean, that goes to show, like, everybody keeps questioning Kyrie's character. I mean, character as far as leadership ability goes. And
he's
people,
showing.
like, player after player after player just keep saying the same shit.
He's showing us why. You don't do stuff like that.
No,
you don't.
So it's like, as many times you want to try to, oh, no, ain't nobody... he don't even playing dumb out here. Like, you have leadership issues. Just stop talking to the media about your players.
I tweeted this week, but Kyrie Irving is a fucking fraud. Like, he has all the talent in the world, but, like, it's been demonstrated year in and year out that his teams don't get worse when he's not playing with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said Dinwiddie. he got
I don't
hurt.
think any of
The
us
Nets
said,
was
I mean,
balling.
Yeah.
I don't think
Nobody even considered Kyrie
Irving. Like, no one said his name.
Yeah.
No.
It was the other people who didn't.
Like, he's honestly not worth all the trouble that he causes. Like, he sells some shoes. He has a flashy game. Like, he's a ceiling raiser. He's not a floor raiser. So, like, he's not going to take a lottery team and make them respectable.
That's exactly why you pair him with KD.
He needs KD to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Revis Island made an appearance on Twitter. Darrell Revis, former cornerback, one of the NFL's best cornerbacks.
of all time,
like ever. Has some beef with Richard Sherman.
Another future Hall of Famer, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So at the end of Richard Sherman got burnt by Devontae Adams late in the.
He was falling the whole way up the field too.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing pretty. But Revis tweeted out, "Fear of getting beat in man-to-man coverage. The fact that he doesn't travel as a cornerback is lame. Except EXCEPT. The challenge as the best shut down. As the best and shut down Devontae Adams the entire game. Stop hiding in cover 3 zone." Richard Sherman responded, said, I would go in on this has-been, but I've a Super Bowl to prepare for it. Enjoy the view from the couch. Your 9th year looked a lot different from this. LMAO. Revis, my 9th year, I led the entire league in turnovers, 5 interceptions, 4 fumble recoveries. Enjoy the Super Bowl and strap up because this is game you will have to cover. Richard Sherman, I have to cover every game, kid. I get my hands on football in the playoffs, something you'll never know anything about.
Okay, Rodgers' last interception was just a fuck it, I'm ready to go home throw.
Yeah.
And actually, I think they both have 3 career interceptions in the playoffs, and Revis does have a ring in which he beat the Seahawks
to get
the team that Richard Sherman was playing for at the time.
So who's really the winner here? No,
and I agree with. I've always agreed with Darrelle Revis. That's
You've always had a problem with Richard Sherman.
My favorite corners were like Champ Bailey and Champ Bailey's and like
Ty Law.
Yeah, like guys like Antonio Cromartie was cold at one point. Like that Jet squad
for a second.
Yeah, that year he had like 11 picks. Jesus Christ, and he was picking off time. He was terrorizing time when he was with the Jets.
Picking off time.
And my issue with Sherman when he was always yapping was the fact that, bro, you sit in the zone, you covered the deep route. Don't get beat deep.
Yeah.
You are in the zone a lot. You're not covering the best guy on the field every single play. And I don't have an issue with Sherman because Sherman is a damn good corner. Mm-hmm. Absolutely amazing. Especially when he was the Legion of Boom and shit like that. Like, he's still showing that he can play now. Great corner. Mm-hmm. But he be talking like he one of the best guys. I'm finna track you up and down the damn field all game. No, you're not. That's why Jalen Ramsey's one of my favorite players. They gonna chase your ass the whole game. They're talking shit to you all game. They in your head all game.
It's a different type of corner.
They a different type of monster, dog. And them motherfuckers just as fast, just as wild as these damn receivers.
Yeah.
Sherman's like, all right, oh, you over here now. All right, now I'm finna go ahead and yap at you. Oh, you going again? All right, I'll see you.
And he'll try to spin it like, come back to my side if you bad.
Revis Island literally had no safety help.
But when he got old.
When he got old is one thing. Everybody get old.
Yeah.
But Revis Island,
and he didn't stop.
He had no safety help. And they still wouldn't throw over there.
Everybody always brings up, like, he got mossed. It's like, yeah, because you have one video that you can point to of him
Randy
getting burnt.
Moss.
Right.
If you get burnt by somebody, look, you got mossed by Randy Moss. Okay, it's Randy fucking Moss. You hold him. Like, damn.
Like, everybody got sometimes. Like, the Kemba Mutombo get dunked on.
Exactly. If you're a shot blocker, you don't get dunked on him.
Like, you can find videos of, there's nobody.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I'm with Revis.
All right. I'm going to just... MLB cheating scandal. People keep talking about how they cheating. Carlos Beltran...
Oh, they was cheating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they were. Carlos Beltran, he's out in as the Mets manager due to his involvement with that Astros cheating scandal.
Get fired before you even play the game?
He stepped down.
Anybody and everybody involved in this shit. You gotta go.
He's the third manager to lose his job in this fallout.
They were talking about it when it first started. They was like, the Mets is kind of rethinking Carlos Beltran.
Of course, they had to. The LA City Council resolution, apparently there's 2 councilmen who want MLB to award the 2017 and 18 World Series titles to the Dodgers after finding out about the cheating. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's
like fucking New Orleans being booty hurt about that damn pass interference all fucking summer. Like,
yeah,
you lost.
But, this cheating scandal going to the point where they're accusing them of having buzzers underneath their jerseys to tell them which pitch was coming. And they're saying, like, walk-off homers and shit like that because they knew which pitch was coming is winning them games. And, yeah, that's some fucked up shit. They was talking about they would rather play some dude on roids than play people who knew every pitch that was coming.
2 pictures on Twitter said, like, they'd rather play someone on steroids than to play someone who knew what pitch was coming.
Yeah.
Like, this shit
That's
is
cold.
wild.
That's cold at cheating, bro.
No more.
That's cheating, dog.
Not no more.
Cheating.
Like,
We'll see what happens this year because I'm assuming they're not gonna get away with all that now. So we'll see like how good you really are.
They talking about they need to penalize the players because the players have to agree to do the shit too.
Yeah,
It was
Which is
that's
why
what they
it
kept
was-
saying. It was the players' plan, quote
which
unquote.
is why it's kind of wild that
Nothing for the players. Yet?
no. I mean, yeah, that too. But like that, the Astros thought they could get away with it because like it's like you turn over players every year. So like
You
eventually
trade
somebody's
cats.
going right. You
fuck them over in salary.
Exactly.
Arbitration comes.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Like Mike Fiers snitched. Like
Yeah, once he was gone, he was like,
yeah,
"Look,
like
Yeah, man,
they cheating over
what
there.
they over there doing, man? It's that bullshit.
yeah." You even got Jack McDowell. He's a former Cy Young Award winner, telling on the White Sox, talking about Tony La Russa stealing signs in the '80s. Like everybody's telling about everything right now.
Damn.
Well, I mean, like they were saying, like it's been the history of baseball. Like everybody's always tried to steal signs.
And now they like, look, man, we're tired. You
know
know who
what?
else was cheating? You know who else
We
was
was
cheating?
cheating too.
You was cheating.
We was cheating too.
You was cheating.
You got to admit some shit that you actually know.
It's been a snitching week between people talking about who cheating in
Man.
baseball and Joe Burrow talking about some. It was real.
Exactly. Like, man, shut your ass.
Nobody asked you. Well, they asked Joe, but Joe shut the fuck up.
All right, we got a couple things. We're going to fly through these. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Ready to fly? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ken, you ready to fly?
I'm here.
You sure?
We need to stretch out on one of these.
Which one?
You'll see when we get to it.
Oh, boy. The Big Three has emphasized that they are no longer going to refer to their product as traditional 3-on-3 basketball. Mm-hmm. And they will now be instead marketed as Fireball 3. Don't ask me exactly what that means, because I didn't quite understand what he was. I don't get it.
No.
I don't.
But they're saying like it's a
get
basketball like product that's similar in the same way that like football and rugby are similar, or MMA and boxing. Like it's in the same realm, but it's not exactly the same.
Basketball.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So, like, what?
I don't.
Yeah, like, what
They're calling
changes?
themselves Aldi's.
Nothing.
Still
Fam,
the same shit, though.
I couldn't tell you. We're going to have to get Ice Cube
It's like
on
the
the
same
phone.
way that like Dove is like a beauty bar, not soap.
It's the same thing.
Or
Some
something.
good
Yeah.
soap.
No, that's not soap. It ain't that good for your skin.
It's a beauty bar.
That's why they're smart with the word.
Like legally, we can't call it soap because
Or like American cheese, when they said change it on the label, like a cheese product.
yeah.
Just for the American in this shit.
Twitch has banned Impact Wrestling,
Damn.
formerly known as TNA. I didn't know that Twitch was even streaming wrestling, or TNA. But the ban went into effect after a recent episode that featured RVD. Rob Van Dam?
Oh, what'd he do?
Oh, he's still around?
We're all learning them
Yeah, I
together.
didn't know.
RVD was, quote, celebrating with his girlfriend, Katie Forbes, and her girlfriend, Jennifer Barlow. Oh, my.
RVD was celebrating with them.
Celebrating with two women.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did they...
He wild.
So
Let's just put it this
They
way.
hoes back in the day,
Wait. Just put it this way. On Twitch, you are not allowed to have sexually suggestive
Material.
material.
Oh.
Okay.
So putting 2 and 2 together.
22, duh.
What the fuck just happened? What is he? What?
Did you get it?
I don't get it.
I get that he made a bad joke.
It was a reference. It was Hillary. What's 2 plus 2? 22, duh. No? You don't remember that shit?
Oh, that was.
Oh, we was just talking about Fresh Prince. Now motherfuckers don't remember shit.
That's one quote I couldn't have told you was from Fresh Prince. Like, that's a rant. That's like an obscure
yeah.
Fresh Prince quote.
Anyway, yeah, they were having a 3-way on the wrestling show.
That's some wild shit.
There
In, like,
was
in the
dry
ring?
humping and shit.
Was it in the ring?
There was dry humping and shit.
I didn't see it.
It was a dry humping.
I mean, that's what else? How can you?
Like it's a party back in. Never mind.
Hey, he might have.
No, it could have been like the live Edge's live sex show.
Anyway, it could have been. Australian Open updates.
thrusting
How
and
about
shit.
dry humping in a minute? Like I forgot.
That's why I-
Why the fuck is that a thing? I mean, I get it.
I don't know why that's a thing.
Oh, back in the day.
Story time with Camille. No.
Ain't no story.
Niggas used to help with clothes on.
Lady, hot as a motherfucker.
Humping like a motherfucker. Think you doing something, shit. Humping like a motherfucker. With clothes on. If you'll get your all that static and shit.
Right, but they're shocking the shit out of each other.
That static shock like a motherfucker up here.
It's just friction.
Oh, this friction.
It's the chemistry
Don't
between
have no
us.
corduroys on. It's around.
That sounds painful.
No corduroys.
Wait, so Malik be wearing corduroys, dog. I be like, oh, you got your little vroots on today, dog.
Okay.
Dude, them corduroys be having me dying.
Anyway, the Australian Open, quick update.
Right, like we talking about dry humping.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, I was getting away from the sexually suggestive stuff.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Talk about that shit.
Maria Sharapova and
that?
Venus Williams both lost their first round matchups, which is bringing questions about their futures and their respective careers.
They all look okay.
Well, Venus is going. If she's not 40, she's
Venus
turning.
is Coco.
I know she was on. I know
and
she was
Sharapova can't cheat anymore. So
and Sharapova's like 30.
she was juicing, right?
30. She's in her early 30s. So like technically, you would expect Maria to still like have something.
Some
To
kind of competitive.
But as Eric said,
she ain't juicing no more.
She was out here juicing.
You know, and then this was just a little fun fact to me. Between Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic, they've won all but one of the last 14 Australian Open titles.
Jesus Christ.
That's that dominance we were talking about before.
Honestly.
Former Dallas head coach Jason Garrett joined the New York Giants as their new offensive coordinator.
They don't give a fuck over there.
Nope.
He was the offensive coordinator before he was the head coach. So.
I know that shit. They just don't give a damn. He ain't shit.
He out here acting like the coach version of Brett Favre.
The coach.
Y'all didn't want me here. I'm gonna go to the rival.
And we're gonna beat you guys. You know what, brother?
And now watch the Giants win the division this upcoming year because that's just
be crazy.
Just the way things go.
His offense is always cold with yards, just not points.
Whose?
Garrett's.
Always cold with yards.
Like
they're always
a lot of yards, but
they always have
just
like
took me a
top of
second
the league
to
in
process
yards,
that.
but points has always been like, oh, okay.
Conor McGregor defeated Donald. How do you say his last name? Cerrone at UFC 246. After McGregor won
40 seconds.
in 40 seconds. Floyd Mayweather posted a promo flyer for Mayweather McGregor 2.
This
While I quickly queue up this clip from Serial Sensei explaining what happened during that
This is going to be a quick clip.
Y'all let me know. Right. Y'all let me know. Do you want to see Mayweather McGregor 2?
We watched the first one. It was entertaining to say the least, but it was one of those, like, what the fuck? But it was entertainment.
Who the fuck?
Yeah. I'll watch Mayweather McGregor too. I'd buy in.
You just came back around.
I'd buy in.
You started so strong, it was about to be like, no, but then they came back.
I'd buy in.
Oh shit!
What?
One of the Kansas players picked up his chair.
I told they was fighting in that Kansas State.
Oh, he was the one motherfucker to throw his chair.
Yeah.
It's always one.
Ooh. But okay, this clip is 243.
Okay.
So, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit play.
Okay.
That's all I had. I wish I had more
I saw what the fuck
to the story.
For the Dojo Talk podcast.
That's all I had.
Quick recap of UFC 246, which was headlined by Conor McGregor and Donald Cerrone. Not much to break down, honestly, in terms of the fight itself. It lasted all of 40 seconds. Conor came out, threw a left. Cerrone ducked under it. They ended up clinching. And instead of going for the underhook, Cerrone just kind of left his head out there. Conor repeatedly hit him like 3 or 4 times with an upward shoulder strike. Busted Cerrone up, had him backed up against the cage, caught him with a head kick, stunned him, and then he just kind of blitzed him. And that was pretty much that. I feel like the story of this fight isn't so much the fight itself, but just kind of the aftermath that it creates. Everybody trying to figure out, like, what does Conor do next? And I'm going to say we got to pump the brakes on this Khabib rematch. Stop. No. Just no. Like, don't get me wrong, impressive win from Conor, but we got to keep it a bean about this fight. This was a fight that Conor was supposed to win. This was I ain't gonna say an easy fight, but just a fight that he should have won. And Cowboy is coming off of two losses in which he got brutally beaten pretty much both times. So this doesn't warrant a title rematch for me. You don't beat a guy coming off of 2 losses and just get to jump the line and fight for a title shot. Like, a 40-second match doesn't really show us much. It's still a lot of questions unanswered. I personally would much rather see the Masvidal fight, Jorge Masvidal. I think that's a fight that everybody wins because it's a fight that I think everyone would be excited about, and at the same time, it's actually, I think that'll be like a true litmus test to see kind of where Conor is. If he can get past Masvidal and win impressively, then maybe we can start talking about title shots, so on and so forth. But until then, let's pump the brakes a little bit, man. I know people are happy Conor won, but let's not oversell this too much. It was a good win. He looked good, but don't oversell this too much. This is one of those fights that he was supposed to win, and he got it done. But you got to earn your title shot just like everybody else, bro. Back of the line like everybody else. But impressive win nonetheless, so congrats to Conor. I'm not going to cover the co-main event. It was kind of trash if I'm keeping it a buck. Holly Holm won, but yeah, whatever. But if you want to hear a full breakdown of Conor versus Aroni, as well as the rest of the card, you can listen to my episode on the Dodo Talk podcast. But that's all I got for today. I am Serial Sensei. Shout out to Technical Foul. Keep doing what you guys do. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.
The NFL draft 2020 is going to be in Vegas. They're going to actually have it on the water at the fountains in front of the Bellagio. That's some big bank.
Yeah, that's some dope shit. Yeah, that's dope.
That's some money.
They said they go float them out to
they
the
going to transport players by boat. Money.
That's dope.
Well, I just get to this tweet where it says, drafting young strong brothers from a boat, huh?
Damn. Damn.
Whoa. Well,
leave it to anybody to just damn.
Yeah.
Well, when you word it again in that way, you see a man wearing
a kufi.
The kufi. It's a different message. It's a different message.
Damn, dog.
It is. The NFL is experimenting with the rule change at the Pro Bowl. The scoring team will have two options after scoring.
I like it.
The first is to give the ball back to the opposition, which would start the drive at the 25-yard line. The second would allow the offense, the team that just scored, to run one additional play from its own 25-yard line. If the scoring team gains 15 or more yards, they would retain possession. If you fall short, then the opponent takes over at the dead ball spot.
So in other words, they give you like a 4th and 15. If you convert, you keep the ball.
If not, they get the ball in great field position.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice little gamble.
As opposed to onside kicks.
That kind of sucks for
kickers. Well, no.
In the Pro Bowl, that sucks for the Pro Bowl kick returner and the Pro Bowl kicker.
They got to get rid of the position.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Like, stop doing that.
But I think I kind of fuck with that idea, though.
It sounds interesting. The Pro Bowl is where you would want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Or the XFL. You would want to see it somewhere like that. Don't come in.
Doesn't that start soon?
After Super Bowl. Yep.
Like that next week?
No, Super Bowl
it's
is
before
2
the
weeks.
Super Bowl, I thought.
It's after. It's the spring league. It's after the Super Bowl.
Oh, the XFL?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't blow the whistles this week.
No,
nope.
man.
So we're going to get right
Tease
into
ass up!
So we are going to go right into the Tech Top 5 then.
5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
Tech Top 5.
Last week's Tech Top 5 was top college football players of the BCS era. That's since like 98. Eric won the poll.
Yes, he did.
Shout out to the black quarterback.
Shout out. Mike Vick won it.
It did.
Yeah, that was it's a secret weapon.
Mike Vick definitely won that.
This week we doing top cereals.
Speaking of which, his documentary coming out this month.
Ooh, let me take
I need
this
some.
It's 30 for 30.
Hey, send me something to watch tomorrow.
Turn
Like what
the
y'all
aux
be
off,
watching. I'm gonna be at work. I'll be at home.
I got you. So yeah, top cereals. I didn't do nothing on this. This is gonna be off the dome.
Off the dome.
Tim.
All right. So for me, number 5.
5.
Also, how did you get to your what's
It's just what I like.
So it's your favorites. Okay.
Number 5. I got
Right.
French Toast Crunch.
Okay.
French Toast Crunch.
Hey, that shit was 5.
They still got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they still made
They
it.
got all types of toast crunches.
They had Cinnabon Toast Crunch. I'm like, what the fuck
Hey,
is
hold
this?
on.
That's a little too
That sounds
Yeah, that's too
sweet as
much.
a
I'm
motherfucker.
like, number 4, I got Oops All Berries.
Speaking of too sweet.
I love Oops All Berries. Number 3, I got Cookie Crisp.
Cookie was fire.
I love Cookie Crisp.
Fire,
Are
bro.
you still eating these cereals
Yes.
currently?
Yeah, I definitely got Cookie
Yes.
Crisp at the crib.
Number 2, Honey Nut Cheerios.
I don't fuck with them.
I love
La
Honey
La.
Nut
All right,
Cheerios.
Kevin Garnett.
I love Honey Nut Cheerios.
Tastes like
And number
Honey
1,
Nut
I got Trix.
Cheerios. You would have the most trash number 1.
Nah,
Tricks, bro.
Tricks
I
are
beg
for
to differ.
kids.
I
And
beg to
Tim.
differ.
People like tricks.
I love
Tricks
Trix.
garbage.
I don't.
Personally,
I
feel like
can't.
I can't eat cereals that are that fruity anymore.
Like, y'all can't eat too sweet cereals. That's fine.
Like
No.
Fruity Pebbles, I probably can't eat. This is a
I
little too-
never-
Okay, so
I
you can't
never
eat too
liked-
sweet cereal.
I
That's on
never
you.
liked Fruity Pebbles. I want to put that on the record.
I love
You
Fruity
say you
Pebbles
do?
too.
Never liked Fruity
Yeah, I
Pebbles.
haven't either.
I did.
Not as a
Nah,
kid.
that shit was a little too.
not as an ever. No Fruity Pebbles. Sorry. I
Cocoa
feel
Pebbles.
strongly about those.
I miss
I
one
wanted
of mine.
to put
Dang it.
Sugar Smacks.
Fuck no. I want to put Rice Krispie treat cereal.
That cereal's cracking. I used to like
But that's a really sweet cereal.
It's not that sweet.
I mean, all these cereals gonna be sweet.
It's little mini right with the marshmallows. Like it's.
I can't do sweet cereal. I love Rice Krispie treat cereal.
But I gotta go with classic. I gotta go with classic Fruit Loops.
I would take Fruit Loops over Tricks.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 Cinnamon Toast Crunch. 3 Raisin Bran Crunch.
Shit.
2 Captain
with
Crunch.
raisins in the crunch.
And 1 Frosted Flakes.
You said 2 what?
2 is Captain Crunch.
Which version?
The regular Captain Crunch.
The red box.
With the
yellow
The
box.
regular Captain Crunch.
with the berries and the.
No, it's just
Yellow
the,
pieces?
That's
the
with
gum
crunch
thing.
berries. Just
This is
Captain
what the
Crunch.
go one.
You are a real nigga, man. That's a real nigga sitting right there. So the red box.
I'm nobody's nigga. But yeah,
There you go. Bring it
I didn't
back.
say you were my nigga. I said you
Wakanda.
were a real nigga.
I'm no one's nigga. Anyway, and number 1 Frosted Flakes.
There you go. There you have it.
I mean, Frosted Flakes is like the gold cereal.
Absolutely.
I was gonna start writing it down, but I'm not. 5.
Fuck.
We're gonna go with my one sweet cereal. That's gonna be Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
She got plenty of blame.
Wait.
Unless you count, I don't eat this cereal anymore. This is not based off what I'm eating now. This is what I'm considering the best cereals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not eating them because they don't hit my taste buds the same. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch got to be on the list.
So y'all got fake lists.
No, this is what I think is the best cereal.
Okay.
You want me to do my favorites? Would that make you feel better?
Hey, I'm
As
just
someone
saying.
who doesn't eat cereal
I'm
in
just saying.
2020.
I'm just saying.
I have 1 box of Captain Crunch in my refrigerator, and it's been there for like 4 months. I should
Wait,
probably
you
throw
You
it
keep it in
Cereal
the
in the
refrigerator?
on top of the refrigerator.
I thought
You said in the. She said in the refrigerator.
I definitely said on the.
Oh, I thought you said in there. It's
We'll
not
see
in
tomorrow.
It's not in there.
3 people heard in.
In there. What's
Because it's slurred together, but I definitely said on the. When you
Speaking
hear
of
that.
soggy.
Anyways, number 5, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Right, she like her cereal cold, but she like her water hot.
Never said hot. 5, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right.
Number 4, I am going to go with I like Fruit Loops like that, but Fruit Loops are classic. You know what? I'm gonna go with regular Cheerios. No. I'm not trying to lose. I'm not gonna go with regular
No, you
Cheerios.
definitely-
I was about to say, you
You
shit on
definitely
me
take
saying
the
honey
L.
nut, and then you go regular old ass
Honey
low
nut.
cholesterol.
Cardboard.
Low cholesterol.
Teas, Honey Nuts were my number 1. So you gotta get there. Number 4, actually I'm gonna go with Captain Crunch, the red box, no berries in it. Number 3, I am going to go with. I'm gonna just do this because I know it's popular. I'm gonna go Fruit Loops at 3. Number 2, I am going with Frosted Flakes, and number 1, I'm going with Honey Nut Cheerios.
All right. At 5, Golden Grams. 4, Cookie Crisp. 3, Cocoa Puffs. 2, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and 1 Frosted Flakes.
It's like your son list.
That
Hey.
Cocoa Puffs, it might do it because like people like
And you
that.
got
Cocoa
Cinnamon
Puffs
Toast
are
Crunch
awesome.
at number 2 that you don't eat sweets.
I ain't said that. I said I don't like the fruity stuff. She don't like sweet.
I don't like the sweet
I don't like
cereal.
fruity cereal.
And if I do eat a sweet cereal, I'm not eating it with milk. Like it's going to be like a dessert.
Just
Like
dry,
it's like
yeah.
a dry snack. Like,
Interesting.
but yeah,
Dude,
that's
what's your
tough.
favorite
She be
cereal?
shaking fruit Frosted Flakes.
I really do. I'll get a bowl of Frosted Flakes with no milk and like
Eating them like
and
they
eat
sunflower
it like
seeds.
it's a chip.
For the record, Douche said Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right.
It's a classic cereal. It was my old favorite. I can't eat that no more though. That's the show this week. We hope y'all enjoyed it. If you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, PSN, wherever. At Camille Monet, CamilleMonae, because
Your mom is fancy.
yes, sir.
At Buck Spinner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Goddamn right.
Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. We'll see y'all next week.
No.
I gotta find a new slogan.
I thought you were going to do a random old one every week.
Yeah, you must do an old saying. Go ahead. First one on your tippy tongue.
Last week it was Dynamite.
Oh no, that was y'all thing. I didn't say I was gonna do that shit.
Oh, that's last week.
That was y'all thing. Y'all was gonna do a random
Oh,
old
shit.
ass saying since I wasn't doing nothing.
If that's the case, then
For shizzle.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.